Yeah, you mainly just kind of. You mainly just sort of click them together.
With how eloquent Kincaid is and understandable.
He's got the tongue of an angel.
Yes. And all the other throat parts of
Yeah,
it.
he's got the mushrooms of an angel now.
The mushrooms of an angel.
Sweet. Show me this thing.
Birthdays with the birthdays.
Oh, your poor tempered glass window.
Yep. If it was metal, I wouldn't have given a shit. I'd just go, yeah, whatever.
Yep.
But I can't fit it, so I have to get a new fan.
That sucks.
Ew.
That's
Best fan on the market.
The one on the under not fit for purpose kind of thing.
Well, my friend's gonna buy it off me for the full price
Yeah.
anyway. So.
Oh, that's nice.
That's helpful.
I said he can just get it $10 cheaper because that was the delivery fee.
Yeah. Fair's fair.
I said he can get it for like $50. I was like, nah, I'll pay the full amount. So,
What a
yeah.
fella.
because he's gonna build a new one.
Trustworthy lad.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
2, 2, 11, 14. Oh.
Not super strong.
2 2s.
12, 12.
2,
Better than
6,
Better than
7.
I mean, still one.
13, 14.
Yeah.
2, 6, 7.
Yeah.
This does not bode well.
Oh yeah, someone's probably
Get
worth
the
it.
bad ones out of the way.
Yeah, that's all it is. That's good.
Oh yeah, could I grab a pepatitis?
It's not going to be a rough set, is it?
Hepatitis D.
Ah, it's the thing not cooperating.
From the dice rolls.
Yeah.
Classic garbage.
You'll be right. Swear.
Okay, do you want
Strategy
to
comes
slide
in.
Catcade and Hermes?
What brains?
Catcade and
Needs to
Hermes
roll.
over with the other minis.
Damn it!
Oh yes.
Yeah, track them over with our other little guild.
Yeah, I
over
gave him
there.
a couple of little white accents just because it
Oh,
looked a
what's
bit
right
like
away?
flat.
Yeah.
Only having the pure. So it's actually not any black on it. Like the best way I've found to paint black, if you want to have any kind of like texture on it, you just do like a dark grey and then like 1 or 2 black washes over it.
Okay. Yeah,
What is it-
cool.
what's a
yeah,
black
good
wash?
job on getting
It's like
red in the
ink.
eyes. Like,
It's like
I'll never
really
be able to do that
runny.
shit.
Yeah, it's like liquid. Like I mean, all paint's liquid, but like
Yeah.
like the consistency of water as opposed to the consistency of you think paint. Like
Yep.
viscous.
Like when I said, really runny paint.
You know, I like my way of explaining it better.
Oh yeah, Keegs,
You'll-
your short got 7k views.
The people love Ron's creamy surprise.
Bring
They
back-
have spoken.
How could they not?
Yeah, well, it's always funny when someone else is having a good time.
Someone else is...
Yeah, I would struggle to actually finish a joke like that in a long
yeah. Yeah, my favourite part was Stephen going, for those who didn't hear it.
Because I could
Because you were just
barely
gone.
Yeah, no, I was trying. Yeah.
I could barely understood what he said. I'm like, imagine picking it up on the camera.
Well,
on
yeah.
the microphone.
When you just hear it, it's just...
Yeah. Well, you can see
One of
why
the
it
best
did well. It was a good clip.
Ron screams.
Yeah, basically that.
Yeah, golden.
I should tweet too, shouldn't
Probably.
I? Maybe later.
I tweeted a video for engagement.
Nergy just started doing that thing you love. You know, the thing.
The thing.
Yeah!
Why, thanks, Twitch.
Awesome. Great to know. Oh, you got Kyle in there going.
He didn't tell me we were taking a photo. I'm like looking
Yeah,
at.
well, I'm using it now.
Well, it's getting posted.
One take Jake.
Ain't messing around.
No warning, shawning.
Yep.
I'm still so mad that you tainted my chair with your taint and didn't even invite us to Cosmic. That's probably the worst.
Well, it was going to be Tay and Nate and Kyle. We're going to be.
And it was going to be golf.
Oh. Okay.
It was going to be an entirely different group of people doing an entirely different group of activity. But
Somewhere else.
Then it turned out to be the three of us sitting here playing board games, but that was all.
Tay was like, I've got tennis. And I was like, you vlog. All right, Cosmic, I guess.
Yeah.
Why not?
It was a very last minute.
Sish.
Very much so.
Like, what was the one we were describing Hermes, and it was like, Oh, so it's like
It's
a
like
palm.
a parrot.
Yeah, it's like a parrot, but not parrot colors or a parrot. Like, it's like a palm cockatoo, but not a cockatoo.
But not a cockatoo. Yeah, it was
Something like that.
Something along those lines. I forget which episode it was.
Yeah.
You could do that into a short.
And we just need to.
Well, I was gonna say, let us know when you start the stream sort of thing, and we can start a timer.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
anytime something happens, you can note down roughly.
Oh, you can
what
like
time
you can
says, and
timestamp.
Find it for you in the video kind of thing. That's what I'm thinking.
Or I can just do marker.
Alright, well,
Or
how long ago roughly?
2-3 minutes maybe.
Alright, yeah, that's easy.
I can just chuck
yeah,
the
4
marker
minutes
down.
ago, according to my notification. Or alternatively, when something funny happens, we all stand up and spin around and then sit back down. So when you're like skipping through it, you're like, everyone's spinning around. Something
How
funny.
about we just start playing musical chairs?
Hey, and that's how we know.
Yeah.
No,
Hoorah!
you can make digital markers.
That's
Have you got
probably
the marker
easier.
on your
No, it's set up.
It takes like 2 seconds.
What's it?
Oh,
I've got the stopwatch running.
Stopwatch or rolling.
We don't need no fancy stream decks when we got a stopwatch.
Yeah. And
Either way, at any moment, I can literally just jump on and do slash marker because I have the ability.
First, this is session number 24.
Or 21 at the new table.
21 for those. that-
27 on my notes, and I'm still not sure how I got this number. I'm not changing it.
Yes, I
Keep
love-
going.
yeah, we're all at different stages.
Here, the 18th of Yetis.
At like
Sunday,
2, 3 a.m.
The 5th? No, the
The 4th.
4th.
Father's Day.
Oh, yeah.
Indeed.
Sunday, 4th of
Father's Day technically a public holiday. Did I get paid more today?
September.
You should.
Baby. I'm sick of your insolence. It's a robot chicken. It's like some guy, some kid and his dog, and then it's like from it's like a '90s cartoon or some shit like that. I have no idea. I think it's an American thing, but yeah, the kid just goes, "I'm sick of your insolence," and then just puts a pipe bomb in the dog's mouth and lights it. It's just,
Mamma mia! The camera is not working!
Oh, I can do whatever. I can get my. Oh, my balls, they're out.
It's true, I can see them.
I have no idea.
Have you got tape?
He fell for his balls.
This is tape is, you know, when, like in RuPaul, how they, like, tape their balls back?
Tuck.
Yeah, tuck, yeah.
can't say I do.
It's what the,
What drag queens,
Drag
do,
queens do.
to make it so that like when they're wearing the
Their nuts are
lingerie and
hanging
stuff,
out in the box.
and there's not like a big old bulge, just get like duct tape and just yank it all back and then like tape it there
that would have hurt so much.
so
Yeah.
much. That's like a
pain, etc.
that's like a thing. Like
Beauty.
every season they have like a makeover episode where they get a bunch of like normies in, and like the like queens do them over as drag queens, and then there's always at least one that like is like, oh yeah, I'll have a crack at tucking, and like, you know, then they're like, wow,
This is very
this is
uncomfortable.
commitment. Like,
My cock is covered in duct tape, and I'm not looking forward to it.
yeah.
But also the fact that, like, how do you walk without squishing your eggs together?
Must be a skill.
I feel
Yeah,
like I'd
you
be
pull-
walking
you
like
pull 'em
a
up
kid that's
inside.
just shit their pants, you know?
4 a.m. B F G. Good break.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Go to bed.
But that's like, and like some of the like next level shit that they do, it's just like, where did it go?
Go to bed, man.
They'll come out in like the
Thanks for
tiniest little thong, and it's just like, what happened? How?
Wear ball.
Yeah, where is ball?
Where ball?
Excuse me, I have a question. Where ball?
Yeah.
happened in where ball.
Steven's the guest judge on RuPaul.
I'm
Where
just
ball?
saying- Wear ball.
That no ball. Where ball?
I approve of this message. Dice and things. Dee-dee-dee-dee.
Also, if we didn't want to waste time, my AC is still 12. It's not horrible.
Again,
I can
like,
I can hold back a little bit than I
Kevin was
normally do.
90 feet with dash. We're like
100.
3 to 500 from the side. It'll take you genuinely 18 seconds to get to the camp.
But it takes me 5 minutes to properly put on my chain
Well,
shirt.
it's alright, you can do that while we're strategizing.
Would your balls get swollen? I feel like you'd end up getting like a Chernobyl or something.
Chernobyl.
A Chernobyl.
Chernobyl. I don't know. I don't think so. Because like, if you've ever like accidentally bought like underwear that's like a bit too small, like that doesn't swell up. Like it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I've sat on
But,
my
like-
nuts before, man. Or,
I
like,
think everybody's.
Yeah, I think everyone's done
like between your legs on like a
Yeah.
hot summer's day when it's
Yeah, but on a hot summer, that's a whole other thing. That's like ambient temperature, not like leg nut pressure.
True, no. I like it. I
Leg
like
nut
it.
pressure.
Like the pressure of your leg. You know what I mean?
The sentence I never thought I'd be thinking about.
Yeah, things you never thought
Yeah.
sentences you never thought you'd say.
it's like
It's
a
not that.
nutcracker, but it just
Yeah,
I wonder
yeah.
what the ratio of leg nut pressure is to winners of RuPaul's.
I reckon there'd be a correlation.
wear ball.
We're
The internet.
We're more.
Yeah, someone do the math. No.
Someone just answer wear ball.
Web all. Yeah, someone do the. What's the subreddit? They did the math. They did the monster math.
Oh, that was my favorite thing.
It was a
Doesn't happen
graveyard.
as
It was a
often anymore.
graveyard graph.
It was a graveyard smash.
I like
And that's how I got fired from the cemetery.
That is graphic.
Colleague burst in on me on the other day having sex with a patient. Said, "What are you doing? Why are you doing this?" I said, "Well, what did you expect me to do?" He said, "I don't know, the autopsy." The worst vet I've ever worked with.
Just got worse.
Didn't expect it to go that bad.
Yeah, I was expecting like a mortuary thing.
Yeah,
yeah.
not a
And then the vet,
Not a
vet's the old double fake out.
Yeah.
That's a real.
Yeah, that wasn't even the bad bit.
You thought that was depraved?
Just you wait and listen to what I've got up my sleeve.
It's the patient.
Taxidermist.
And I remembered.
How do you think they stuffed it?
For inspiration.
Oh yeah.
Nice, yeah. Look at that hawker coming over the whiteboard.
Yeah.
But these guys like gas.
Yeah, does anyone have a way to smoke them out?
Yes.
Well,
Nice.
yeah, technically, but yeah, I was also thinking like we could scout around, see if there's another way out, and
I
if
like
so,
gas.
either maybe go in that way or start a fire sort of in the mouth of the cave and just try and fan the smoke down and in, which will probably drive them out. Then we don't have to, peek around corners and blah
Yeah.
blah 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 blah.
But yeah,
As
it's
well-
more so, is it a dead end or is it a mountain pass?
Well, that's kind of what we.
I reckon it's like a hidden.
Like, it might be a base, because like, what they did, the guys we're with did say where we stopped is quite a common rest stop area, because it's a nice little valley area.
Okay,
like,
so it's like a
so,
bandit hideout.
so yeah, it might be like, yeah, that's the little robber's cave, because they
Yeah.
commonly
Well, yeah,
hit
you would
targets.
have it out
Yeah,
near a crossroads kind of
I've
thing.
played
Yeah.
enough
you-
Oblivion
plenty
to
of
know
mark.
yeah.
there are bandits in that cave.
Well, yeah, well, I mean, there could be kobolds or goblins or other small thievery.
Yeah, I
monsters,
suppose we
but
didn't-
something along those
Yeah,
lines.
we didn't actually discover if like, are they like, yeah,
we didn't see what they were
humanoid
exactly.
or
They were humanoid.
could be gnolls.
You saw
Yeah.
footprints a few
Yeah.
really
But yeah, just like
But that could
just-
be anything from elf
Orcs to goblin
goblins.
to elf to
Yeah.
bugbear to Kuatoa to Warforged.
Arachnopter.
Just a den of warforged kobolds.
Yeah, no, it's a
Tons of
it's a it's a warforged.
Where's my razor? Where's my razor?
A warforged
They all
wearing
have
horrible
23 AC.
cardboard dragon like costume, and the kobolds just accepted as fact.
Yeah, I am your deity now.
It's just a Hydra with a disguise kit.
Oh no.
Hydra on the back of a dragon. It's coming.
I'm just waiting for that to happen.
Yeah.
No, yeah. What was it? The
Why would you throw around
dive
here?
bombing
Just-
hydras.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, just give the dragon the Hydra heads and just do it.
Okay.
Many,
It's just team.
and it gets an extra breath attack per head.
well, so it's
We're gonna
Tiamat.
tell
Well,
Margaret
definitely
that
guns,
is.
obviously.
Yeah.
We're gonna tell Margaret that Phaedrith is dead. And he's gonna come with the Hydra on his back.
Right, that's it. Yeah. Dive bombs. Ripper. Have I got everything right?
Alright.
And Mark.
Marker. Go on, get up and twirl around. There's my marker.
Whirling, whirling. Whirling towards freedom.
Alright, I do have everything. My knee. My knee. My leg.
Bonk, bonk. Ring, ding, ding, ding.
Oh, that's a throwback.
Yeah,
All right.
frog.
Crazy frog. That was on Video Hits. Why? What is wrong with it?
What? Seriously, what a throwback.
Was Crazy Frog a meme?
I don't know. Wasn't it an ad? Didn't it
It
originally
was-
start
It
as an
was
ad?
in so many ads.
It was an
Yeah,
actual
I feel like
song.
it was.
It was an actual
that
song,
then got
but-
adapted into an ad, which is where we saw it over here.
No, it was on
Was it-
Video
I
Hits
thought-
here, dude.
Yeah,
song-
I thought
no,
it.
song
it
was
was
around.
that, but I'm pretty sure like got huge here.
I think it was on a Telstra ad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
Like a
on-
mobile-
Telstra or
Yeah.
Optus or Vodafone
It
or
was
Yeah,
one
I
of
feel
the-
It got
Vodafone.
drilled into everyone's
Might
skull.
have been threes.
Yeah,
I was like, why do I love this stupid piece of crap?
yeah.
Yeah.
This little
Bam, bam.
frog.
And you could buy like the Crazy Frog ringtone.
Oh.
There's so
Remember
many
buying
people had it.
ringtones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
I
just
bought
like,
I bought Stolen Dance,
oh,
but my phone is permanently
Crazy
on silent.
Frog.
So like,
don't know why I did this.
Crazy
I did
Frog is a Swedish CDG CGI
Take
animated character and Eurodance musician created in 2003 by actor and playwright Eric Warnquist.
Oh, I love that guy. Thanks, Eric.
thanks Eric.
Crazy
Eric.
Frog. Yeah.
Oh yeah, hey Leash and Mel. Scrotums.
Oh, did you guys like Keegan's joke?
They loved it.
Huh. So apparently Crazy Frog is not the song. Crazy Frog is the character. It's
right.
kind of like a Gorillaz spec thing. Like
Oh.
it'll be song by
Whatever
Crazy
the song
Frog.
is
Hmm.
Yeah.
called Ring-a-Ding.
Marketed by the ringtone provider Jamba with an exclamation mark. The character was originally created to accompany a sound effect produced by Daniel Malmudal while attempting to imitate the sound of a two-stroke engine.
What?
The Crazy Frog spawned a worldwide hit single. Yeah. Crazy Frog spawned a worldwide hit single with a cover version of Axel F from the soundtrack of Beverly Hills Cop, which
Yeah,
reached the
that's
number
the
one spot in Turkey, New Zealand, Australia, and
Yeah.
most of Europe.
That's why we saw it on Video Hits. It was the
Yeah.
number one. But yeah, that's the one we know because Beverly Hills Cop theme song is.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, Leash also messaged me and said, no scrotums!
On
Sorry.
the 10th of September, December 2021, a new single was released after a 12-year hiatus
What?
called Tricky.
Cocaine must have run out.
Yeah.
Damn it.
And
Or it's kicked back in.
Yeah.
More like.
It can be either or.
Remember that fun thing I used to do? Let's do that
Yeah, remember
again.
that thing that went viral in 2003?
Oh my
Let's bring
God.
it back in
This
2021.
goes
Well, I
back.
mean, honestly, if you click on the radio today, it's still just all remixes of songs from
Yeah.
20 years ago. So
So
Yeah,
I
fair.
don't blame someone for going, yeah, this could work.
the rabbit hole goes back to 1997, where a 17-year-old Gothenburg student, Daniel Malmudal, recorded himself imitating the noises produced by a two-stroke engine. He put it on a website that got the attention of a TV person who convinced him to perform it on air. After it debuted on television, recordings of that began to going around on like Swedish LimeWire. The sound was subsequently adopted as the sound of a Formula One car around 2011, which were like a static background kind of thing. And then in 2003, another Swedish guy encountered the sound effect, created the
Wait.
the 3D.
Why are you reading us this whole story?
It's funny. You asked about Crazy Frog.
I didn't want to know this.
Yeah, wait, we're like 5 minutes
Are you
into
not
the
interested
lore.
in
Like,
the history of Crazy Frog?
Not at all.
I for one
I got the
am.
rest of my life
Yeah.
without hearing about it.
2003.
I'm enjoying this.
Well, I couldn't. Alright.
that was such a, I was listening like so intently, and then you were like, "Wait, why do we care?" And I was like, "Yeah, wait, what?
Wait a second.
Stop talking about Crazy Frog.
In April 2022, the government of Ukraine uploaded a video on Facebook of Russian tanks being hit by Ukrainian drone strikes with Crazy Frog playing in the background.
Okay, got interesting again.
Okay, I'm back.
And we're back.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
That's
Wow.
I feel like that song adds more insult.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, like imagine
That's why they did it.
there's a video of you like getting your legs blown off and it's Crazy Frog.
It's just like, wow.
I mean, you consider that disrespectful, and then you get home and you get like
I'm just
a bag of
picturing.
potatoes and some oil for losing both of your legs. So
Yeah.
who's really more
Yeah.
disrespectful in this? Like the guy who put the Crazy Frog music on it, or your government?
What kind of
I'm just
potatoes are we
picturing
talking
it as
here?
Like a,
Ugh.
like a
Not
compilation.
jingling potatoes, I'm afraid.
I was going to say, are we talking like
Are they
sweet
good?
potatoes? Are we
Russets?
talking
We're
russets?
talking like the
We're talking
potatoes
some
are so bad they probably don't even make good vodka.
Yeah,
You can't even ferment and drink them.
yeah, that's the case. Okay, let's do D&D.
No, please no. Don't play the whole
No,
thing.
no,
What?
we'll get,
Watching
we'll
the
get,
We'll
video.
get copyrighted.
Oh, the
get
tank
copyrighted,
strikes.
quick! I don't want no
Yeah.
copyrights. I don't want this VOD
It's just
muted.
like a long distance shot. It's like burning tanks and shit. They're just pounding across.
Just a long slow pan of a burning Russian tank column
Pretty
with Crazy
much.
Frog. The absolute disrespect.
No, dude, what would be better if they like edited him, like they uploaded the video and they're like, "Can you find Crazy Frog?" And he's, like poking out from behind a burning tank.
No, you just see Crazy Frog on his motorbike going around the tank. Bam, bam.
Well, I think it'd be best if we ever get like a good shot of a Ukrainian jet that flies over them and then hits a tank sort of thing, and then someone just superimposes the Crazy Frog on the motorbike.
Yeah, yeah.
What's going on?
That'd be funny. Alright, come on.
All right, back
Crazy
to
Frog of Kiev. famous Ukrainian tank like fighter ace.
The ghost of
Damn
Kiev
it.
is just revealed as Crazy Frog.
It's like the Stig, like they call him the like something. Oh, we just call him the Crazy Frog. Oh dear.
Oh, I hate you so much, but I love it at the same time. Okay, back to D&D. Well, you can't really get back to it if you never started.
I mean, we talked about what we were going to do for a
Yeah.
second.
Yeah.
We went back to...
But we'll do a proper intro. Hey guys, back for some Dungeons and Nerglings. I'm Nergy. I'm DMing. These are the players. You'll see them a bit. And oh wait, no. What was your name? You had a name.
Axel F, and I'm playing Crazy Frog.
Yeah. Oh, good. Okay. I hope that's what it wasn't the other day. You said you had a
Ron's
good.
creamy some.
Oh yeah, of course.
Good.
Bringing it back.
Well, I feel like we... Like, that just...
We have
We went up a level.
we have Turtle, we have Dwarf, we have Half Orc, and we have Drow. Going from oh no, I don't know where it is on the screen. I can't point to them. There, they're there.
Starting there.
Going there. Let's see if that worked. No, it would have been like there to there, something like that. Anyway, last time we left off, you guys were escorting your goods to Ashara, heading along the road out of Broadaxe, and encountered a few folk on your travels, and also did some travelling on your travels. Camped your first night, got back in, kept going, got down to a lovely little rest spot called Senhaven, where there's nice trees overhanging the banks of a large, slow-moving river. And you guys rested on down after attempting to catch some game and failing. Your turtle coming in clutch with
Some soup.
a whole bunch of vegetables
Vegetables.
and somewhat seaweed,
Kelp.
kelpie. You would have found all sorts of crap in that water there.
Kelpie bulrushes.
Yeah,
Weed.
but these things they'll tide you over. Saves you eating your own rations. And in the middle of the rainstorm, what we got? Rain. Rainier. Yeah, that's more like it. Have rain and rainier. Good. What else have I got? Oh, I got fireplace and windy. You guys, who's on? You were on watch with.
I was on watch with.
I was on watch.
You? It was it was you two.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you turned into a cat and started following, and I woke everyone up.
Yep.
Well, while you were on watch, you noticed that the door to your caravan was open at some point in the time, and quickly woke everyone up. Got to hunting. You got a fantastic survival check of like 23 or something.
Catcade coming in clutch.
Catcade doing the Lord's work, doing the Great Mother's work, and it got rain.
That got real rainy.
I mean, it says rainier.
Damn, it's really going down. It was
Really
quite hard to
coming
follow
down.
them in the rain. You sort of followed a general direction and did actually manage to lose their trail at a certain point. But you sort of stopped and looked around.
Hermes came in clutch.
Hermes flying up above noticed. Well, also I'm pretty sure you got like a 27 on perception. You got some ridiculous.
Yeah, because
numbers.
cats have advantage.
But
Yeah.
he couldn't tell us.
Yeah.
Where it was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
so
we're
I
on
was just
Saturday.
up on someone's shoulder, being like, yeah.
But the boulders in front of you sort of came to a rise. The boulders in front of you are illusory, which is what you told everyone. You're still cat. And so where we left it was you just into the boulder. So, shall we begin?
Yes, sir.
Do we need to light a torch for anyone? Not while you're catcade, but eventually.
Oh, there's Catcade.
Yeah.
Well, it's also
So
like
I painted him up.
Down here, mate.
Oh, that's-
Turn him into Catcade.
Oh, it's crap.
Little mossy
At the
stripe
start,
down
yeah.
the back.
Yes.
I guess I'll pass all of you.
Well,
Where
yeah.
are the mushrooms?
There's
He's
no
got a little-
mushrooms
he's got a
on
little
them.
green
It's
stripe.
the back, like the fur, like stripe of the fur down the back looks kind of green and mossy.
Can you shoot them around?
So Ronan isn't with us as well.
Correct.
He's- we got him to stay back in.
Yeah, Ronan can stay out.
Balan is back in.
Glenn, and
Out Vanessa.
Elf are chilling at the caravan.
Gil, not Gin. Glyn.
Gil, yeah.
Glenn's dolphin. Oh, wait. No.
Yeah, we
Gil.
left them.
Little Gil.
And a Gilma.
Protecting the
The empty carriage.
animals
Yeah.
and the cart.
What about
And the dog.
Ronan also protecting the cart?
Yes,
and dog?
we
Yeah.
got him to
Well,
stay
yeah,
back.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a bow, right?
Yeah, we gave him a bow and
Yeah.
stuff.
He
Yeah,
had
like
his
I know
own
he's
bow.
proficient with one. I'm just like I don't actually know what weapons he has.
He's like, I'm really good with a bow. I wish I had one.
I wish I had.
Or I would be if I had any. So, you step your way through the Illusion. So the rest of you are sort of outside in the belting rain. What are you going to do as he goes in? Are you guys waiting for some sort of signal from him, or are you going to follow him?
I'm just
I'd
gonna
probably just
poke
follow,
my head
yeah.
in, yeah.
You're following in? Okay.
I'm not gonna go right in, I'm just gonna like poke my head through.
First
You should
subway.
stay out just in case there's any, trips or traps or anything set up.
Would it be
Yeah,
better?
I'm poking him.
Yeah, I was going to say, would it be better for Varys being stealthy and night visiony?
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
you
well,
guys
that
can both see in the dark,
affects
can't you?
Because he's got because my perception / investigation is pretty crap, but he's got +3 to stealth and advantage on the perception checks and that sort of thing. So I think he'll do a better job of spotting any potential trouble, as well as if I send Hermes in with you, we can relay info. But yeah, I can just send him, or you can go together, or whatever.
Well, he can't discuss it with you because of the cat.
Yeah.
And I'm also already gone through.
Yeah,
the
you've
bowl.
already
Yeah.
stepped through.
So
it's up to you if you want to send him in.
Maybe, yeah.
I want him to be doing stealthy things.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Kincaid.
Nat 20 +3.
Nice.
Catcade's being stealthy as well.
Drop it up.
You.
Fish and this.
11.
He goes through the rock.
Goes through the rock and there's like an unexpected drop and you just hear like.
Yeah, it's just stairs.
So, as you step through the Illusion, it's still sort of rainy here. But you get through into the mouth of what looks like a cave. So, ahead of you, winding away into the dimness, is a it's not dark for you. Kitty cat. We're giving him night vision because that makes sense.
It's so dumb that
Uh-huh.
I looked it up and like there's so many things of people being like, "Am I missing something?" Surely, like it's
Cat,
like
surely.
a million Reddit threads just being like, "What?"
Yeah, how could they not? So where's Hermes? Like, what are you doing with Hermes? So it's
I'm
a rounded sort of tunnel,
Yeah,
probably
I want him
10
sort
foot
of
tall.
Yeah, just sort of towards the top. Like,
Okay, flapping
Yeah.
up near the roof.
Yeah, just being as stealthy as he can. I guess if there's like little eaves or anything to land on, then yeah, do that.
Yep. All right. So you step in, and it's not like it's not paved. It's purely natural formation. Our scenery is for a building. So still, thank you to our old mates over at Battlefield Accessories for our scenery, but I've sort of ramshackled a cave together. So it sort of goes around a bend. I couldn't quite get a good bend in there, but you will need to head up to the bend to be able to see beyond that.
Yeah.
But what was your stealth? 11.
Yes.
Yours was 23.
Yeah.
I mean, considering I rolled a 6, and that
11
would
is
normally
pretty
make it a 5.
Yeah.
That's a step up.
Still doing good. But yeah, just while we're in the entrance foyer and anything
Yeah.
like that, just have a bit of a look around, see while I'm up here, the roof is there, anything held there by a string and a spike trap or a this or a that. Or, you know.
Sure. As you poke your head through, make a perception check.
22.
22.
What's going on?
Yeah, I know.
What is happening?
Okay.
I'm rolling terrible tonight.
Hermes.
Yeah, actually, it's-
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, these are technically Hermes rolls, so.
Just wait for yours.
It's because he got repainted.
Yeah.
You know, the swag.
These sweet new paint.
Feeling the love.
Black ones go faster.
100%. Interesting. As you poke your head through. Less because you poked your head through. It quietens down a little.
When we cut back to them, are you going to put the rain back on?
You better believe it. And you, Thuridin. So, poking your head through Varus with the owl as well. You notice there is a very fine silver thread running along ground level, probably 2 foot off the ground, and Catcade is mighty close to it.
Would I have seen it?
What's your passive perception?
As a cat?
Yeah.
Oh no, I use mine, don't I? Yeah, because it's mental.
True.
I keep mental stats
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, true things.
Is it 8 plus proficiency plus whatever?
Yeah. Oh, it's basically just 8 plus your perception score.
Yes. 14.
You would not say it.
Is passive perception.
Okay, can I, like, Cat's still within 30 feet of me,
He's
my real
like
body.
5 foot in front of you.
Yeah, can I, as quickly as I can, just reach out and grab him with mage hand and just try and scoop him up?
Maybe grab him by a scruff and like lift him.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Man, just either one of the things when you're trying to stop an animal and then they're just lifted up like this.
Catcade extends out. Like a
Slinky.
slinky. You are long cat, aren't you?
I
Your
am
neck
long
stretches in real life. In cat mode, you also stretch. Yes.
Yeah, well, yeah, just, and then...
I won't make you roll for that because he's 5 feet away from you.
Yeah, and also I'm like slinking along,
it's
sort of
Cat's going
slowly,
slow.
like
Yeah, it's not sprinting.
yeah.
But yeah, so, yeah,
You
I'll
pick
do
him
that.
up, and he's probably within about 1 foot of this small silver wire.
Alright, well, yeah, the mage hand just holds Catcade up next to me.
Are you going to mention to him what's...
Yeah, he can understand me, yeah.
Obviously, this is whispered, but...
Yeah, I'll
Yeah, yeah.
whisper
You can
and
speak it, not
point
like-
it out sort of thing.
Yep.
I'll be tempted to try and disable it now. Because again, it's under 3 feet into the cave. So, yeah, I'll still,
Okay.
19. And then, yeah, just pull out my things tools I would like to attack. Well, I assume one of them is just like a very sharp thing that I can just very gently cut it with without putting too much attention on it.
Investigator.
Well, his perception will give him some info. Give me 2 seconds.
If
Yeah.
it's a trap, you just thieves tools check. Sort of.
I think I should cut the wire.
The red wire.
The red wire that says "Do not cut."
Okay. So, looking at this small sliver of string, silver wire, whatever it is, you get close enough to sort of look really at the whatever it is, and you can't seem to see a mechanism of some sort. What's your intelligence?
It's 14.
Yep. You would surmise if there's no mechanism, it may be magical.
Well, yeah, I was guessing either that or kind of like a spider web sort of.
Okay.
Okay, alright.
So
Okay, well, yeah, these tools probably not going to this one.
I'll give you that for free. Off your base intel, you would sort of be like, I don't think cutting this will help.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, okay.
blowing and shit.
Has he pointed that out too?
Well, yeah,
To us?
I would like.
You would see him like real close down on the ground looking at something.
I wriggle out of the mage hand and hop up on your shoulder.
I'm just gonna bring him close. And, yeah, like,
From young.
Ricky, do you?
Morale.
Well, yeah. Kincaid's aware of the thingy now, so
Meow, comrade.
Yeah. Alright, well, we'll just
Yeah.
turn around, stick my head back out, and does anyone have this one?
I do.
Place for it?
It is a 3rd level slot.
Yeah, like how many of those do you?
2.
Okay, that's not
2
a lot.
more. Because I've already used sending once, because we didn't get our long rest, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use detect magic.
Okay. It tells you that it is indeed magical.
Do I see anything else magical, like any wires further up or anything like that?
What's the range on it again?
30 or 60?
Yeah,
I'll
one of
double
those.
check.
30 or
So
60.
if you mention that there's magical wire,
Detect magic is 30. For 10 minutes.
yeah, okay, so...
No, you would not detect anything. Other than that.
Locate object just dropped then,
Yeah.
if you do detect magic.
Well, I saw that it was further in the cave.
Yeah.
Where did I see it drop? Like, in what direction?
Forward and to the right a little.
So, like
Yeah, so
this
this
way?
Yeah, cool.
Ish.
Like that direction?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got a general like ping.
So, the magical wire kind of thing, right? If it's what I learnt about in Bard College, it doesn't really matter if we trip the wire or not. As soon as we cross its threshold,
Oh.
it's going to sound either a loud alarm or a mental alarm inside someone's head, right?
Okay. So
it's-
it's flying over it beforehand will have potentially already done this.
Potentially. If it's the spell I'm thinking of that we covered in early magic for children,
Okay, right.
101.
So Hermes has not passed where it
Past the
Ah,
threshold. Okay.
that like you poking your head through to do perception was you and the owl looking before you went anywhere.
Alright.
Yeah. So,
A different idea that I did have that I was thinking about before is we should look for another way in, like a secret, like an escape hatch.
yeah.
Basically, like.
Otherwise, yeah. Otherwise,
We know where the
Front door.
entrance is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we know where the front door is, but like if there is a back door, preferable to probably go through that one if we can, or at absolute worst, block it up so they can't get away with the
Well,
chest.
we can.
yeah.
When we do go in guns blazing.
Also, if it is the spell that I'm thinking, it doesn't just mark one entrance, it's a radius. So if we find another entrance, it's going to be marked as well. So either I dispel magic, or we cross it and go in guns blazing.
Okay, well either yeah.
I reckon it's
I can't.
magic.
I can't.
You can't.
I was going to say I
communicate.
can't.
Well yeah.
And they're like,
Oh, I'll say. Oh no.
When whoever suggests
meow,
the
meow,
like,
meow, meow,
you know,
meow,
look for
meow.
another entrance, Kincaid's like nodding his cat head.
And then only other question was, when you dispel this spell, if it is the one you're thinking of, would that send a similar notation to the person that cast the spell as to not all the alarms trip, but my alarm's not functioning anymore.
I'm not aware of that.
Well, I mean,
We didn't cover that one.
It'll
Sorry.
depend if it's a mental or if it's just an alarm.
Okay.
I guess.
All right. First things first. Should we leave Hermes just sort of hovering in the mouth of the cave as a set of eyes? If someone's approaching, he can mentally alert me. Me and Kincaid will try and circle around this thing and have a look.
If it's a radius, I should be able to see it, shouldn't I? Through the mud, through the cave wall.
See what?
Because I can see the magic.
Yeah.
If it's a radius, I should be able to see it, going.
Yeah, you would get a general aura if there's magic in front of you. If you need a specific, it's cube shaped.
So that sounds like a radius.
Can I, because I'm a cat and I can smell really well, can I smell, the scent that I've been following, going through here
This
thing?
is where it led.
Yeah. I was going to say, if we go around, I'll,
Oh yeah, you try and pick up the scent and then see if...
I was going to say, now knowing that smell, can I smell it coming from anywhere, nearby, kind of thing?
You would need to leave the cave.
Yeah.
Is that what you're doing?
I mean, I'll wait with everyone else, but yes.
Yeah.
Varys, if you guys want to do some scouting, I'll run back on Kezra and get my armor on.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I'm thinking.
I want to go out and sort of walk in the direction where locate object dropped and see if I'm picking up any magical thing.
So the scent that you followed led you to this area before they kind of disappeared. Following the scent, though, that lingers through the entrance.
So this was the entrance they used.
Yeah, so you can smell they've come this way fairly recently.
Yeah.
The rain is helping to stir up the stench as well.
Alright, so do we want to do some additional scouting and I'll race back on Kezra?
Yeah.
Is that alright? Will you allow that?
So
Very
we
good.
come up a rise, so bit of a hill, and then there were some boulders and shit
Yeah.
up top.
Yeah,
And
there's
front
trees
two
and stuff.
were-
Illusory, yeah.
Yeah, alright, well, yeah, can we just
Alright.
do
So I want to sort of
Scout
walk into the direction that I saw the
So you guys start sort of circling around the outside.
I'm racing back on
You're
Kezra.
leaving Hermes at the entrance,
Leaving
aren't you?
Hermes
Inside,
looking,
yeah.
If he sees something, he'll ping me.
Alrighty, so move your minis out, leave Hermes in. So you ride him on top. You race back through the rain.
Yeah.
Getting soaked, squinting through the deluge. It's very uncomfortable to ride this thing as there is no saddle whatsoever, and your reach is not quite as broad as Old Thuridon's. I'll get you to make a athletics just to hang on, since you're making haste.
Where did that go?
16.
Nice. Good enough. A little bit slick in the rain, but you do manage to hang on. You got built arms. Your finger strength would actually be fantastic from playing the drums.
And I come from a family of stonemasons, so...
So
And he's also a bard, so he uses them a lot.
So finger blasting. You get back to camp, and the others are sort of, what's going on?
I'm racing to my swag to chuck on my armor. I'm we tracked him to a cave. We're scouting it out at the moment,
Okay.
but we're gonna get it back. Just keep...
All right. Send us a message if you need us for anything. What?
Can do.
I mean, where are you going?
It's 300 meters that way.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we'll protect the animals. And...
Yeah. I might be I'll ask Alf if he can just help me secure my chain to see if we can get it going any faster.
Half the time.
Okay,
You
cool,
can do
sweet.
some clasps and
Yeah.
straps and stuff that you can't reach very easily.
Yeah. So it'll take 2.5 minutes in that case.
Yep, 2.5 minutes. That'll give you guys enough time to sort of go around. I mean, maintaining your stealth. Just looking for any other tracks, any disturbances, any other exits.
Yeah.
From what you can see, there doesn't appear to be any other... Oh, make investigation checks.
Oh yeah.
A lot of
because
guys.
they
Will that be-
illusory boulders one? So
Perception?
doesn't appear-
Perception or investigation?
Investigate.
10.
I don't think cats hang on.
Cats have great intelligence. Or do you keep your mental stats?
I keep my mental stat, but I gain any proficiencies that the cats have. I don't think they're
Particularly Sherlock Holmes again.
no. 19.
Pretty good.
On a 19, you still don't find him. From what you can see, I mean, the rise is fairly large, probably like 60 odd meters from side to side. Like trees and bushes and that sort of stuff, some rocks strewn about the place, but you sort of like check all the rocks and they seem to be rock. So you sort of all spread out and circle back. And
Am I
probably
detecting anyone magic, like as I'm running up that
as
way?
you're walking
I'm
along.
like walking towards like the general direction where the locator got dropped.
Yeah.
But above it.
Above, you would... Nothing magical, no. No.
I can't even where the chest was. Oh, where I thought it was. Or
Well, that doesn't give up a magical thing. So, you all sort of reconvene at the mouth. Ricky comes through the rain, looking glorious as ever. Hair
The wet
slicked
mane
back.
is, yeah.
chest slicked back.
Yeah, like, I don't even bring Kezra to a stop. I just, like, swing my leg over and, like, slide down and
Yeah,
go into a knee
he's
slide.
got the deepest V you could ever imagine.
Yeah, I got a custom-made chain shirt with just a very deep
custom
V.
made, deep V chain shirt.
The hair is good enough protection.
Yeah.
In fact,
It's like thick hide. Yeah.
exactly. It's better than your chain. All right. So yes, you all sort of reconvene.
Alright, any entrances?
No, we couldn't find any extra ways in.
Not daunting.
So it's just kind of a choice between A, just stepping over this silver thing and hoping it doesn't go off and away. Yeah, not great.
Shaking head.
B, dispelling it.
Nodding head.
And they may still alert them, but I imagine maybe
Yeah, I don't.
it'll be
Yeah.
Well, I reckon
if there
we
was
should take a punt.
Well, yeah. Well, they're not going to be assault, but
Let's
yeah.
take a punt and spell it.
Well, yeah.
Meow, meow, meow.
It seems like the best option.
Alright, yeah. I'm happy to blow a higher level spell slot for that.
Yeah.
Alright, so I will stealth enter the cave entrance.
And
And I-
land right next to
I
it.
pull out a bit of rope and
And
I'll
I'll-
dangle it above Cat Cave.
Why do I love this so much? Internally, he's like, what is this?
Yeah.
Boys, why have I never noticed how amazing rope is?
Do you want me to roll a stealth?
Sure. If
Yeah.
you're all stealthing, make
Yeah.
sure you're stealth rolling.
19. That's good.
Okay, so do you have disadvantage on stealth?
Nope. My armor doesn't give that.
Yeah, it's
Beautiful.
just-
Because I've just got to change shirt.
Are you wearing
Not
said
chainmail.
armor?
Not chainmail, yeah.
Because you're on watch. Yeah.
Yeah, you're outside the cave.
Yeah.
So you're at disadvantage on your clinky clanks, right?
Yeah, like stealth, I'm not disadvantaged.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Are we all going in?
Well, yeah, I'm going to dispel it.
Yeah.
So I'll get Hermes to kind of point out the wire to me so I make sure I don't accidentally cross it. And I will...
So you step into the cave entrance and you can hear the rain outside. It's like you're indoors. Wow. So you're going to cast spell magic.
So yes, I will cast a spell magic.
Alright, read it to me.
So, choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range.
Yep.
Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For each spell of 4th level or higher, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. On a successful check, the spell ends.
Alright, so it's a level 9. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's
Triggers a level
It
9
is
meteor
dispel.
swarm.
Cool.
and you see the string sort of just
Alright, I'll make like a little...
through the rock.
Yeah.
Hand just comes out with a thumbs up
Yeah.
Good.
Just finger guns.
and start slinking along, doing that, like hat thing with like slink, 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 slink. Slink, 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 slink.
We're like being low to the ground.
move up a little bit, and then just look for another similar-ish kind of crap.
Yeah,
keep an eye out
a
for
bit
anything
further
like
up.
that.
10 foot.
Yep. So you guys are all stealth, yes?
Yes.
Yep. Roll stealth.
Roll stealth.
Do you want me to roll
No,
again? Or
yours. Actually, no. Do roll again because you
Yep.
cast a spell that would disrupt it.
Yeah, fair.
So you whisper it.
23.
13.
I'm so sneaky now.
Move with disadvantage.
If
If
you
it
remove
takes
your
the
armor.
armor off.
It's
Yeah.
at 9.
Okay.
You stay way back.
Yeah, you
Sorry.
way back.
What were the totals?
13.
23.
21.
Wait, no, 24. Wait, no, 23.
23, 21, 13, 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You're being as quiet as you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of you squelch a little while you walk.
Yeah. And I suppose my magic comes through like music and stuff, so I maybe had to strum my lyre a
Soft
couple
little
notes. Yeah.
But I don't hear anything. So make sure you're moving your minis to where you are.
Can you move Catcade up?
Yeah, Cat Cade and his way up front.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
And also
Thur-
because, like,
I believe you said Thurden at the back. Yes.
way at the back.
Like, how far up are we moving?
That's
Well, I
like
think-
We're just
Yeah,
slowly
well-
going along.
about 10-ish feet.
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
I wanna
kind of.
be, 15,
We're getting to the
20 feet
bend
behind
so we
them,
can look
so
around
they
again
they
and.
can look around the corners for us.
Because that's it. Like, it looks, even if they do spot something, it's better that they spot, oh, a cat's wandered in here.
Yeah, or a weird ass owl. Like, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Either way, I should protect magic if I come
Well,
within
yeah.
10 feet of it, yeah.
Because it lasts 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So it's been like 3 minutes because I ran back and put armor on and stuff, so.
Yeah.
It's a little fire.
Oh.
Not a lava pit.
It's lava. Yes. So as you sort of round the bend, like just peeking your head, make perception checks. Well, whoever's at the front, make perception checks.
Yeah, so
So
you
probably
So
just
Hermes and
Hermes
Catcade.
Yeah, the rest of us are still behind the bend.
22.
24.
Beautiful.
These animals, man.
So the animal.
Well, because I've got
Frontline.
advantage
Yeah.
on.
Yeah,
As
they've
keen
both got-
Hermes.
they've both got like keen hearing.
Well,
on each side.
well, I've got keen smell, and Hermes have keen sight. So
Yeah,
it's
keen
like we've
sight,
got between us.
We've got a lot of bases covered.
So you can definitely smell whoever it was that took your stuff. You can smell the trail as clear as day. You see, well, you would see the firelight sort of. You'd see it on the wall, but it's a fairly small fire. And most importantly, you hear some voices sort of talking. Off in the distance, it's echoey and kind of hard to place where it's coming from. Sound bouncing around off the damp stone wall, and I mean rough dirt floor, like very uneven. As you're treading your way in, keeping your eyes out, you don't see any other tripwires or anything that you're keeping your eyes out for.
Yeah, I'd like for us, the humanoid bodies, to stop at the mouth of this hallway, like not to walk out into the room where the fire's at. Have just the familiars go through
Yep.
there, because if anyone looks down the hallway, they'll see us.
Slink to the end.
But yeah, just
Yeah.
get us just right to the mouth of the hallway, and then the familiars can go further.
Thanks, Subway, for providing napkins.
Fresh. I don't know, we know what happened to the last guy that they promoted.
And that's how the stream was demonetized forever. Okay.
You can see a number of entryways.
Can I just whisper like?
Yeah, I remember. Well, I feel like you.
Yeah,
like,
you
you would
would've
have said
said
that. Yeah.
So you see someone begin to walk from this side. You're hearing the voices. There's probably 3 different voices, and it sounds like once you get to about that point, off to your right. So down that branch, you can hear a few voices talking in there, kind of heatedly, and you catch snippets of, "Oh, I didn't mean to. You should have done better. Come on." And then you hear the footsteps.
Just one set of footsteps.
One set of footsteps coming back towards you. So I'll give you've all got like a reaction to sort of like scatter a bit as you begin to hear this.
I cast minor illusion in the shape of just a mound of dirt right in front of us. A 5-foot mound of dirt and crouch down.
So here. Like there? Like in front.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, sort of like here, and then crouch down sort of along this wall.
And he's like, where dirt from?
We're bull.
Where ball?
We're bull.
Would you look at that?
It's... Well, I mean, it's a dirt floor cabin anyway.
Yeah.
Like, how much dirt? Oh, it's extra dirt.
Okay, so maintaining all your stealth rolls.
Yeah, K
Wall
just
sort
presses
of
him,
just
just shunks into the shadows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So move all you guys like
Yeah, up
Up
against
to the
wall.
edge.
At the back, I'm gonna sort of like duck a bit further, like
Is-
behind the bend.
Would I be able to go up the wall? Like, is it
Started
climbing? Yeah, cats have a climbing
Oh,
speed.
what?
like
Oh.
stone
Well, they're
wall.
cats.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, a bit like I was gonna say, they can jump like a cat could vertical leap like onto that
And then just haul the rest of the way.
and just scrabble.
Now it's like a 10-foot rounded.
That's what I mean. Like, is it like sheer, or would there be like, is
It's
it rough
rounded.
enough that a
You
cat
might be able
could?
You'd be better off down low, I think.
Okay.
Being that it's sort of an uneven, rocky, muddy floor,
Yeah.
you'd find more cover
Yeah.
down low than up
Cat
high.
Cade does that then.
Plus noise. So you all sort of stick to the side.
What are the rules for ritual casting again?
10 minutes.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
adds-
like
Adds 10 minutes to the
doesn't-
casting time, but no spell slot.
10 minutes is a bit too long, isn't it?
It's rather.
Yeah, it's, yeah.
What were you thinking?
That's
Silence.
Preparation.
I'm gonna cast silence on him so we can just take him out.
I did that. I might be able to sleep if it's not. It's just hitting one target.
We do have hold person as well.
Or a cat and a cat.
We could throw Cat Cade on. Oh, well, you could try and distract him. From, like,
Well,
yeah.
I was
You
more
can just, like,
thinking.
run
I
across
was
the
thinking.
hallway.
I was thinking like if he does be like, who's there? I can just like trot out and just like.
Start licking your
Yeah,
eyebrow.
yeah. Like then he's just like. Well, no, I'll wait and see if he does anything.
And then
But
wild
if-
shape ends.
If he does,
As if
He's got a long
portal.
neck.
That's a good visual. Okay. So you quickly make this small like illusion of dirt, and you all tuck to the side and behind it as much as you can.
I'd be beyond that.
Yeah, you duck back around the corner a bit.
Yeah.
And this guy sort of steps out and goes, huh? So he's looking like right towards you guys. The minor illusion like blocks visual of you guys, but
But
he's
it looks
sort of
odd.
like. So
And he's probably walked down
this
that
is your
so many times.
this is your chance to. He's confused, is what you can see on him.
Cat Cade just kind of like saunters out and just, you know how cats just like don't give a fuck.
I own this
Like
place.
yeah, just like, and just pads up to the left, like just a little bit up past the fire, and then
Oh,
sort of
like,
stop,
yeah.
and then just sort
Fire.
of stops, and like looks at the guard for a bit, and then just starts like washing himself.
You should go up and like brush against his leg.
No, cats aren't that affectionate. Well, this Cat Cade isn't then. Sorry, some cats are. Cat Cade is not.
So, this guy steps out and goes, hey? And then he sees this black cat prancing its little way across over towards the fireplace and sits down.
Like sort of
This-
near. You know how like cats like the warmth, sort of like, and then just sort of looks at him and.
And he just watches, just like, who are you, little guy? and comes over to like pick you up.
Yeah, okay, just like watching and then just like stops and looks at him, and then I go over and do the like rub around his ankles, like
Oh, you're so precious. Who did you get?
I'm like cracking behind you with with 2 javelins.
yeah,
Wait, so where are you?
in his arms, being held tenderly in his arms.
Okay. I would like to
I drop wild shape.
just.
So he's smitten. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, little guy. So he's a human.
He kind of relaxes in and like shuts eyes and just.
You can see he's wearing his leathers. And
Kincaid
he's
can
sort
get
of
used to this.
He's fairly
Kincaid
drenched.
likes a bit of pampering.
Yeah, he's still dripping a little bit, but he's dried off somewhat, and he smells a little musty from being moist all the time. But yeah, he's sort of like completely both hands on the kitty.
Does he? I don't know.
Oh, okay. Can you do a non-lethal with a thrown dagger? Like if I was trying to hit him with the pommel?
It has to be melee.
Okay.
Yeah, I
believe
think,
we
I think
came
we
across.
attack.
no non-lethal.
Non-lethal.
Yeah, to do
Oh,
non-lethal.
does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we
fine,
because it's like
there's
you
an
can only
ally
do it with an
within 5
arrow.
feet,
Yep.
but it's not incapacitated.
Yeah, so you can
Okay.
bludgeon with something, but you
Well,
can't
okay.
throw.
In which case, then I'd like to just, I'll probably. I don't
You
know
don't
how
want to
much
see how
of a
this
functional
pans
difference
out?
it would make, like in a stealth sense, between drawing a dagger to try and pound him in the back of the head with that, as opposed to drawing a rapier to pound him in the back of the head with that.
Well, daggers will do less damage overall.
Yeah, but functionally they're different stealth-wise.
So, are you guys like giving each other a signal? Like,
I'm holding javelins and I'm like on
we
your.
exchange the look, and I'm like,
Yeah.
totally
You know how like when you're holding a cat and it kind of like goes up on the shoulder, like front foot, like cat does that. Like King Cat kind of does that. Like looking back towards them, he's just like.
Yeah, the little paw comes up.
Yeah. Like one claw just popped out, 2 claw, 3 like.
so he thinks you're like rubbing up.
Yeah, I am with like the head and with my other paw just like claw. Claw.
I'll peek around the corner and use hold person.
Okay. Let's roll a mission.
Yep.
Oh, and I have good initiative now because I'm a cat.
Yeah, I rolled pretty well too, thankfully.
50.
Better than the 5 it would have been.
Yeah, true.
We can just hold time.
Okay. 25, 20. 20 to 15.
Yeah, thorough.
Yep.
19.
16. Oh, and I got extra attack too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
So get ready for 2
So you
javelins
were
in his
19?
face.
Yes.
I was 16.
Okay.
8.
He's too busy, like, getting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very just the way he's like scritching behind my ears is very distracting.
Yeah, you're counting down for all of us, but you're like,
Oh.
You're doing that thing that Fingers used to do.
Yeah.
He's scratching the right spot.
wait, was that a cat you had?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
thought you were like
good
referencing
old
like
pingers.
back when Kyle used to do pingers.
just walked around going.
Yeah, that's us.
I don't like being strapped down like this on pingers.
Yeah, I was a little concerned.
Bang, bang.
So. Let's go.
Yeah, I go around and hold first now.
Okay.
Just 14 minutes.
Alright. It's a natural 16.
Oh. Then
So.
a flop for nada.
No effect. Any bonus. Or move.
I guess I'll just like make my way
Make your way.
Won't jump into it.
Downtown.
through. Walking slow.
Yep. He sort of. What are you doing, little kitty? He's Ricky.
Cool. I let loose 2 javelins.
Okay, make attack rolls.
First one, what do I have? Plus.
Kick the cat in the face.
First one's a nat 1.
Maybe you do hit the cat in the face.
Second one is a 22.
Go with it.
So the first one goes flying by him, so what are javelins? D6. for 8 damage. Damn, that's a real bummer that one.
So, one of them like whooshes past him. You're not used to throwing two,
Yeah.
so you kind of like rush the first one to get the second one out. Second one, just sort of like you see it pop through his shoulder. He's like, oh! Looking at his kitty friend, and then a little.
Cade looks at him and goes.
You know when cats get really
Anyway.
angry?
Yeah, like the ears go back flat.
I will set I'll like the kind of lyre at my hip now that I just bought. I give it a nice little harmonious strum and just kind of give Varys a pat on the back, and that's Bardic Inspo.
Alright.
And that's
Do you just
D8.
right.
do you strum the strings in descending and go?
Barrett's just like, oh no.
Yeah, that was actually Bestow Curse.
Varys, it is yours.
Righty. Yeah, just draw the rapier, move up behind him, and if I can non-lethal him right in the back of the head, that'll be...
Non-lethal rapier through his eyeball.
Well, no, just pound him in the back of the head with the pommel. And yeah, I've got an ally within 5 feet, and I'm stealth, etc. That's a
So you've got sneak attack here.
Yeah, so it's...
And everything's doubled.
Yeah.
This might be a Moppy's Memoir of
Now,
Madness.
remembering, the first dice that you roll will be max.
Yeah.
So make sure you roll one by itself first.
Okay, so 5 becomes 8.
Okay. I am making an addendum to a rule.
Right.
If the first dice that you roll is maximum already,
Yeah.
then next dice will.
Ooh, okay.
So it's like the first non-maximum.
I like that.
Gets
Yeah, I like
yeah,
that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Just because
It's in the spirit.
I like that.
Yeah.
And
And the
also-
second one is also a 5.
Okay, so 10 and 5. Yeah.
No, 8.
8 and 5.
Well, it's 8 plus 3, and then
So
you don't get
16 so far?
proficiency on the second one.
Yeah.
And then it's plus 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus another 9, 12.
35.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hang on.
Probably.
So hang on.
It was 16 plus 7 plus 12.
16. So 23. Yeah, 35.
Non-lethal.
Yeah, so yeah, just really pound him in the back of the head with the...
You can add the bardic inspo,
The plus 8 to it.
Or D8.
but it'd be double.
Yeah, D8.
Yeah, I'll add me
Oh,
D4
yeah, with that-
to it.
Yeah,
That's
because
plus 3.
Because it's weapon damage.
35 plus 3, so just in case.
You might as well just roll the other one too.
No, I'm going to save that.
No, he used his D8.
As well as I don't know, like,
the D4.
when you... Like, I imagine it doesn't come up often, but if you've got 2 inspirations, can you burn them both on the same roll?
Mine's not so much an inspiration as like it wouldn't be classed as the same.
Yeah, it's a,
Mine's just
gift from the DM.
Yeah, some sort of extra sexy gift.
Yeah.
Okay. The man had 37 health. So you did 35 plus
3. so just...
so
Wow.
yes, you can.
Non-lethal
Wow,
him.
So
Just-
oh, and then just the
Javelin, javelin in the back, and then
the crack in the back of this guy's skull. It's like, whoo!
The last thing he hears as he fades to black is Kincaid purring.
Land on Kincaid.
Genuinely, that was exactly his health. And
yeah, wow,
the plus 3.
did it.
And then he falls into the fire pit.
He does fall awfully close to it. And Kitty Cat, I'll get you to make acrobatics tumbling from him.
No,
What
cats
if
always land on their feet.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, I imagine...
Whether or not
acrobatics
it's
is probably-
quantum
fine.
physics.
minus 2 acrobatics as well.
16?
Yeah, you're fine.
Pretty good.
I was just looking for a real low number
Like
that
4.
would be jumbled forward.
Right in the fire.
So, he just into the dirt.
Mm.
What are you guys going to do in the
I'm
immediate?
going to run and collect my javelins.
I'm gonna run and like grab his body and like pull it behind the dirt mound.
Okay.
Or through the dirt mound, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Through the
really
night.
Well, yeah, it's a
Yeah.
loon, yeah.
I'm gonna drop him in the dirt
I
now.
feel like there's got to be something we could do with that later. Like set up, like get the silent image thing. Just set up a brick wall. Wait for the target to come past. Just just pull him through the wall.
No, they just walk through, and then there's just a cat standing there, and then we pull them through a sidewall.
I mean, it worked once.
It's a good. I feel like it's got potential.
Okay. So, you don't hear any follow-up at the moment.
Okay.
So for now, you're just like listening. The conversation down there is similar, frustrated tones, but
Okay, it's
Can
good.
I'm-
use his magnificent fluffy tail to like cover the tracks?
Doesn't look like there was a scuffle here at all.
Yeah, exactly. Like
try survival. Covering your tracks. As a cat.
Nice cat. With the fluffy tail.
11.
Kind of hard in the harsh sort. It's not like loose dirt, not powdery. It's very thick and muddy.
No, I rolled the wrong dice. That's why.
It's
That one was up next.
Poor bugger. He's so tired.
Alrighty, so
I'm gonna gag him as well with some rope.
Okay.
And-
he's got this massive egg on the back of his head.
like he's not getting up.
You're kind of trying to tie it around this thing.
You're like, ooh, that looks like it's bleeding
I'll go underneath.
internally.
I might even, like, while he's maybe gagging him, I'll pat him down and, like, remove any weapons and stuff and just see what he's got on him.
Yep.
Any rings?
He had a scimitar. He had some copper rings on his hands. Few copper rings.
Pull them all
We'll take them,
Yeah.
yeah.
On his last
Any
few
of them?
fingers.
Any of them that with that symbol on it, like the?
No.
No. Okay, cool.
No. But yeah, there's chatter. Oh, there is. Fire. No, fire from the little campfire. So it looks like this is potentially where they hide out. And the fire is well lit, so you suspect potentially he was coming back to check on the fire, maybe.
Yeah.
But otherwise, no one else comes out for about a minute. You got where you just sort of like
Maybe should we? Oh, like whispering, obviously.
yeah,
but should we set up an ambush?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking, yeah, I might get Hermes.
Has my detect magic pinged at all since I've been in this room?
no.
Okay.
I might get Hermes to maybe scout like that left thing, just to see if there's anyone looking straight down.
When you
If
say
not,
left,
Like
That
this
side.
way.
that way. I need
Just
laser pointer
Have
or
a
something.
look down the hallway.
First exit to the left.
But yeah, basically, I want Hermes to have a look down there. So if need be, someone might be able to. Well, then we'll have a look down here, and if someone's looking that way, but then have someone run across here. So if we can bait someone out, we can hit them from two sides.
Yeah, Kincaid will go have a look as well.
Yeah.
Oh, Catcade.
Yeah.
I just sort of point towards the right, knowing that that's the last known location.
Catcade goes.
so who's going first? Roll stealth.
So maybe
Yes.
Hermes and Catcade.
Stealth is a 9 on Hermes.
Okay.
17 for Catcade.
Pretty good.
so Hermes.
Yep, just flukes his way over there. He has a look down.
Maybe looking down that way.
Meow, 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 meow.
Meow, 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 meow.
Catcade doesn't meow, it just says meow. It says the word meow. Did that cat just say meow? Meow. Completely.
If you could speak that.
I think higher level druids can. Or something like that. Or it might be like a moon druid thing, or...
Is that a samurai? Zoink, Scoob.
Right.
So 3 blokes you can see,
Yeah.
but you can't really communicate that. Ah, you can.
Okay.
Meow, meow, meow.
How are you communicating?
I'm not, I'm just sitting,
Okay.
sitting looking. Are any of them seeing me?
You see 3 figures. They're intently hunched over a large oak sort of table.
Yep.
One of them is actually up on the table, a small goblin. And that's the shriller voice that you can hear. And they're sort of like batting away hands, trying to like working on the lock of your chest.
Okay, yep.
The other two,
Yep.
one taller, the half-elven fella, and a human. Roll perception.
No, 20. Plus 6.
Jeez.
The cat.
Pretty good eyes on cat.
Pretty good eyes on cat.
And seen to their soul.
So the half elf you've never seen before. The human you have seen before. Scar over his left eye.
Oh.
Dark hair. Fairly tall.
Mm-hmm.
One of the guards from Stonebreak.
Yeah, that was
What was his name again?
I
Yeah,
got ideas. There's Hjolgen and some.
Thormund.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
is it Thormund?
Is it actually Thormund?
This is Hjolgen.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, Hjolgen and yeah,
Just to trip you up, Hjolgen is the human.
yeah. I thought he was the dwarf.
Thormund is the
What's in there somewhere?
Okay, simultaneously, Hermes sees sort of a left-hand turn in the cave. Like it's all smooth, or not, but
Bless you.
natural formation.
Thank you.
Hasn't been tunneled out.
And he's not hearing anything. There's not like a conversation happening
You
down
don't
that way.
hear anything down there, no.
Okay, cool.
And I will get Ricky to roll perception too.
Jeez. That's a straight roll for me, so 17.
Oops.
A dwarven fellow
Staring directly at us.
coming down from this end.
Is that Ricky's dad?
Now he's holding something, and he's quite intently looking down at it, making not spill it. You can see the steam sort of rising up.
Okay, I like look back at everyone and I'm like,
Okay, get back.
Catcade wouldn't be looking.
yeah.
I'm looking down
would
there.
I kind of look
But
back
I'm-
to these guys.
I'm at
and
least
I'm
like a stealthy cat in
Yeah.
shadows in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
corner. Like I'm not just standing in the middle of the.
Yeah, but you can hear him sort of as he comes down the hallway.
like yell at everyone, or like motion at everyone to get back and duck behind again.
And it sort of startles you. He
Yeah.
kind of calls out, "Yeah, I'm coming!" And you're all just like, "Ugh." But he's not looking up at you.
Yeah.
He's purely looking down. Real low on perception. Got a 7. And yeah, he's entirely.
Do you want to jump back as well, Barris?
Yeah, just back
Yeah.
up onto the pod.
So, you haven't done anything, so still the same stealth rolls.
Excellent.
So he sort of gets to about here and starts to turn the corner.
Yeah.
Catcade's like right in that corner,
Yeah.
like up
In the
against
shadow.
against the wall.
What was your previous stealth roll?
I have no idea.
You
was
were
good.
like 24 and you were like 21.
Yeah.
I was 13, you were 9.
Yeah.
I'd say a smoky black cat would tuck in the shadows pretty well. Bear in mind, he would also have dark vision.
Yeah.
Um,
But I mean, I just looked like a cat being sneaky, which is
Yeah.
All
not
cats.
suspicious because
Yeah.
that's what cats do.
yep.
Unless they eat cats.
So,
Well, I mean, they can try,
Yeah.
but two damage.
Yeah. Giant total surprise.
I rolled the 9. He doesn't even notice it. He
Golf.
he saunters past you, just holding the trays of food.
Meow.
Yeah, he doesn't even acknowledge you. Nothing. And so
Would you
you're
pour
just-
out and trip him over?
You're just tucked in the dark, like
You know the thing, like they like around the like rub against the feet in the way that like guaranteed to trip you over, like between both feet. I don't do that, but I think about it a lot. I think about it a lot.
okay. So he bypasses you in time.
Oh, he's going down the thing.
Sort of like, I've got the group, and he starts, sort of putting it on the tables nearby, and so they all sort of busy themselves. Be good. Just like chattering to each other.
Can I cast Minor Illusion? Wondering...
Just quickly, does it have a verbal?
Semantic and material.
Word. Literally silent. Perfect for stealth.
Somatic.
But I'm just looking. I don't think it's going to do what I want it to do. You create a sound or an image. I want maybe it's prestidigitation, which is vocal.
No, I used one religion to create the lion's roar. You can, and I think there's like one of the descriptions is like you can use it to create dissonant whispers.
No.
As
Yeah, no, sorry.
That's thaumaturgy.
Yeah, no, and so you can use it for sound, but I want to use it for smell though.
Yeah, that might be a prestidigitation thing.
Which is a prestidigitation. So I might actually hold off on that idea. Sorry.
Alrighty.
I was going to try and make like burning food smell come from the kitchen, so like he runs back and then we can just go jump him.
Yeah.
How does that gas thing that you got work, Gil?
Cloud kill.
Hey, this will probably
that's
be about
actually
as good as
I think we'll find I think it's one of those things like just wait and suss out if there's other things
Yeah.
around.
Okay, so we know a kitchen is down the front ways.
Yeah, go for it.
We don't know what's to the left.
Yeah.
That's correct.
How's your phone going, Steve?
Alright, charge it up.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Oh no. Forgot the old snag dog.
Oh no.
So, some of the chatter you would pick up, they call the goblin hick.
Hick.
That's what they say. Sort of the taller half-elven guy, sort of, come on, Hick. Thought you would be quicker than this.
Leave it. I'm trying. I'm bloody hard luck.
You just hear cat Cades go.
Meow, 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 meow.
H-I-K.
Just see.
We don't know.
Okay, so I'm wondering this might be a time for a bit of a cloud kill.
Only thing
Potentially.
is, I can't cast it as a cast.
Yes, yeah,
So
you
I have to
unwild shape.
unwild shape and then make an ability check. So there's the potential to be like, ha! Uh oh.
Very true. But also,
Either
I
way-
don't want them getting into this chest and like, you know.
I feel like we can mess them up in a fight quite easily.
I want to suss out the other bits because I just
Yeah.
like to be like, oh, 3 of them, let's jump them, and then help, and then the 30 other bandits
Yeah.
Maybe
all come
just get-
out of the various doors that we
We'll
haven't
just get
explored,
three
you know.
of them to go around.
Oh, nine.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep, exactly. Although, I mean, nice.
There's
choke
also-
points get third and you know in front.
If
Blah
I
blah blah.
remember
So
sort of
there's that
correctly-
path, and then has Kincaid seen this path here yet or not?
He sort of
This
came
one.
up to the edge of it, but he didn't quite
Look
turn
around.
the corner.
No, I didn't even see that, honestly. The bloody... there's all the subway
Subway
napkins
napkins.
there, but I
Well,
honestly
true.
didn't even register that was it.
It's like when people wear camo t-shirts.
Yeah. The subway is
where's
just
the
blended
chest?
into, yeah.
Is the do we recognise the dwarf? Is it what's his name? Thorpedurban?
Thormund?
Thormund? Yeah, that's the one.
No, it is not.
Do I recognise him?
I don't think he would have crossed paths.
Okay.
Thought that just came to mind. Hjolgern, the one we recognise. We probably need to either cut his hands off or take any rings off him before he drops to 0.
Yeah.
Yep.
In
Yep.
case that was mentioned already, I don't know.
Yeah.
No, we
No,
don't
it hadn't
discuss
been,
about
but
that.
it's a good yes.
But also,
Agreed.
being a grunt, he might not have a ring, but it's worth checking.
Yeah.
He might not even know the bigger picture. He might just be in it for
He
the
might just
extra
think-
money on the side, right?
Yeah, but all the same.
Yeah, yeah. No, I like your
Since we
thinking.
liquidated the other thieves.
Asset. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's it. I mean people.
yeah.
Human capital. I mean.
Alright. So did we want to use the familiars to try and scout a little further, see if there's any
Yeah.
extra surprises? Because if I remember correctly, when we scouted them running away from us, it wasn't like a huge group of them.
No.
It was several, and like 5 to 7 is like the vibe.
Yeah, but it's worth checking. Yeah, because like we don't
Yeah.
want the situation. Like Kincaid was saying, like if there's a barracks down here and there's like 8 sleeping dudes that hear a
Yeah, we
hear
don't
a
want
help.
to. Yeah, we don't want to jump them exactly and then be like, oh, there was a lot more than we thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so get the familiar. Yeah, so get
So
Hermes
then
to take
Hermes
that
write
one.
down
So
and get Kincaid to just dash down to the kitchen and scout that.
yep.
Okay, do it. Who's going where first?
Good old
Go
Hermes moving.
Hermes. Am I using your same stealth roll from before? Whatever it was?
Yeah. So you only need a new stealth roll if you do something.
run on.
Yeah, do something
Make
different.
a spell or...
Oh. 10 for his perception.
Okay. So flap, flip, flap.
Gliding on silent black wings.
And it's the shitter.
It
There's a table.
is there. There is a table with some bags and that sort of stuff on it.
Alright, cool.
The loot cave.
But
One would hope, but
flappy flap.
Okay.
but
You
yeah,
don't see anything.
yeah, yep, cool. All right, well, that's good news.
Hermes gives you the mental all clear.
Yep.
Do you want to duck down the kitchen hallway?
Yeah, yeah. I'll wait till the dwarf goes past and then think.
Unless Hermes can go in there and you can check that other pathway there.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if we've seen that there's an opening there, or are we just focused straight down the
Oh
hallway?
yeah, that too, I guess. But
Do I have perception? Can I just see?
No, you can see. Unless you're looking, like inspecting, doing.
Oh, of course I am.
anything.
I'm looking at
Yep,
everything.
Then do so.
Cat.
Cat.
18. Plus just, I guess, whatever I can normally see. With my eyeballs and cat nose. That's right, you heard me. See with my cat nose.
Oh, I appreciate it.
In my head, it's like, you know,
I love
like
smelling vision.
what's like the senses thing in Witcher?
Witcher sense.
Yeah.
Is it just called Witcher sense?
I feel like.
But you know, it's got like the wobbly outline of like yeah. When you put your cursor over it, you can like hear.
I can taste that smell.
And you
Yeah,
can like
exactly.
see the
Yeah, it's
light
that,
and
but smell.
gooseberries.
Exactly.
Smell
And
what I can
the
see.
unicorn.
Beautiful. So, you look around that corner. There appears to be like a there. So there's a small like preparation table, and another little fire. This one more for cooking, so like a smaller fire. Fire things, but the one in the center is sort of for heat. It's a larger crackling fire.
So it's like a
this one is
campfire
smaller.
versus a cooking fire.
But also in the other corner of the room. What was your perception?
18.
Yeah,
Well, it looks like a makeshift shrine off to the left side. A little wooden trestle, like small shoddily made, and on it some sort of silvery statuette.
Can I tell what it is? I know god
You
things.
do. So you go
God things, also known as religion.
Make a religion.
I know god things.
Because you maintain Kincaid's intelligence.
Yeah.
his mental abilities.
Ooh, not the best.
You can't visually guide me as a cat, can you?
No spells.
Mommy, mommy.
Well, yeah, 10.
You're not entirely sure who it's looking for.
A deity.
Yeah.
But would I at least know that it's like not, and it's not an ultra common one then that I would automatically recognise kind of thing?
You'd sort of think, I mean, it doesn't spring to mind, so it's not one of the run-of-the-mill.
Yeah.
Sort
It's
of
like, yeah, this
Greg
is some like hipster god that no one really knows.
I was worshipping them way before it was cool.
What was the who else was doing something?
No, I think
That was the main
Hermes
ones.
and
that was
Kincaid.
so we kind of know we won't
Yeah,
get
Kincaid-
jumped from behind.
Kincaid
basically.
comes back around and does
And they're
like
both-
a pourer.
Yeah.
Cat
like
have opposable thumbs.
Are they both dead ends?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Both dead ends. So that's great.
So yeah, like I would like to fumble around in my bag. Actually, cast Mage Hand as quietly as I can, and then fumble around in my bag, and then pull out my bag of ball bearings, and then give it to the Mage Hand to hold.
Okie dokie. So the mage hand gives you the thumbs up.
Yeah, and then drops the ball bearings.
And Mime's holding the bag. And then
And then
Yeah, it'll start slinking back around.
so they've all moved up and they're sort of like just standing around chattering.
We should work out, like, after we've murdered these people. We should work out some like sign language for like when
combat
Kincaid's
sign language. Yeah.
just like people like pour up means people that way, or like stop, like just stuff like that.
Yeah,
it's just
like
back
left
right.
hand
Yes, like do the like Tropic Thunder.
You're all standing there. They're like, "What is showing us your butthole, man?"
Pointing right at it. I really don't know what he's trying to tell us.
We didn't go over that one.
We're fucked. We're fucked.
Okay. So while they're chattering, you hear it, and you hear the chest, and they all sort of, ooh, and the taller half-elven guy goes, "Well, guess he'll be pretty happy with that. Good job there, Hick. You got there in the end."
Who would be pretty happy
Yes,
with
we
that?
will be pretty happy.
Yes. Sakib. I mean,
Corpse of
Not
the
likely.
formerly known.
I don't think she's happy about much anymore.
Alright, I'm going to kind of whisper to you guys. I'm going to say, well, yeah, I really don't like that they got the chest open. I can pop around the corner and just, what is it? Hypnotic pattern right above all four of them.
Like that.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, just do it like in the chest
Like
where
a
they're already
pencil in
looking.
the face.
yeah.
Yeah?
So I can, but like, are we go?
I
That's
wanna-
kind of a go word.
Kincaid's slinking
This is
towards
sort
to
of-
have a look down.
As
that.
he came back from there,
Oh,
that
okay.
is what has happened. So you got to about here when...
I mean, yeah, we can go. I just wanted to look down that corridor.
Sure. You get to
That's
about
what
here.
they like. We can go, but I want to be. Yeah, have a look down that way.
Move
Yeah,
some more subway.
as on.
Well, you want to do that last bit. So you see a number of beds along the hallway. Some of them are kind of broken, and it's just like a mat on the ground with a dirty old pillow, that sort of stuff. So this may be some sort of sleeping area. There also appears to be a desk, chair, and a small bookshelf at the end.
Cool.
But as you see that, you hear this commotion. Are you springing
Do
into
any of
action?
them look
Well,
like
I'm-
a
I'm-
leader?
I'm waiting for a go word. Are we like, I kind of whisper that to these two, and I'm like, are we...
Yeah. I'd like to,
Before
very
we go,
quietly load the crossbow.
Do any of them look like a leader? Or?
You haven't seen.
I mean, like,
Yeah, you're back.
or
to that
Kincaid.
way.
Like, can he tell? Or
That's up to Kincaid. I
We
mean,
can have to click.
he's looking elsewhere.
Yeah.
He's sort of
I
not.
mean, I'm very conscious of them
Oh,
because
yeah.
I don't want them to see. I'm still trying.
Yeah.
The more
Well-
stealth I can stay, the better.
Well, I guess. Oh, you can't hear me from where you are. It's fine. I'll yell it out in combat.
Judging by, I'd say on passive insight, judging just by the way that he speaks to Hick, the tall half-elven fella is probably in charge.
Okay.
Just a authority.
Right.
And the rest of them are sort of like, oh, that would get love it. Good stuff.
Alrighty.
The little guy,
This is... No, this isn't for you guys.
and so spring it into action.
I would like to hold my action, set it up so that just after he casts Hypnotic Pattern, because I don't want to look around the corner while he's doing it.
Roll initiative.
Well, it's in a 30-foot cube, so no one is in that 30-foot cube at the end of the room, so none of us will be affected.
Yeah, alright. You guys will be well out of it.
What was my bardic inspiration from you?
D8.
Alright, I will add that. A little better. 13. Wait, plus 3.
I rolled
16.
would you get?
6. I don't know because I can't remember a cat stats.
Really?
Cat stab.
I think 17. 17.
Can you go all stealthy and like do like a golem and bite their ring finger off?
Absolutely, I can.
Perfect.
No, I'll bonus action turn back into the like cat jumps up on their lap, hisses, and then turns into Kincaid and just chomps.
Then just sits on their lap, turns back into Kincaid, the legs on
Crushes.
the
Yeah.
head.
It's like in the Master of Disguise where he bites his nose off.
And then I
Yeah.
reenact the Revenant, but it's Kincaid instead of the bear.
It's just less terrifying, but equally savage.
Okay, what do we got? 25 to 20.
17.
16.
17.
Yep.
Yes.
Uh, 15 for 10. 5.
Yes, sir. 6.
5 for 1.
Yeah, I got a 4.
I mean, it makes sense. At the back of the pack, kind of last act.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, you got 6.
Yes, sir.
What is your critical fix?
10.
Okay, so 20 foot radius field. Enters the spell area. Starts its turn. Holy Jesus. Is it good? It's quite good.
Yeah, no, that feels amazing.
It's quite good.
That feels
Alright.
amazing.
This opportunity to go to the loo.
Yes, good call.
Casual 5d8.
5d8, yeah.
We may want to keep them
Alive.
alive
Well, what I'm thinking is... But,
and
okay.
take their rings off if we do see any.
Well, yeah, I didn't want to... Yeah, strategize too hard before. But basically, after a couple of rounds... Because the guy we took out had 44-ish max HP or something. Because he got hit with a javelin for 8 or something, and then I did 36 or 37 to him, and that put him down. So they're in the... The weakest of them will be in the 40-something range kind of thing. So I reckon if there's 2 turns of Cloud Kill ticking on them, and then I start casting Sleep. And just try to drop them like that.
And I can... The thing is...
And then
like,
you can turn that Cloud Kill off, right?
I want to.
Yeah, so it lasts for the duration, which I can stop because it's
Yeah,
concentration. So you just want to stop concentrating on it.
Sleep.
Disperse. The only thing to bear in mind, it's heavily obscured. Like it's a a yellow green fog, so you can't see shit in there.
Well, yeah, but...
So
sort
like
of-
in terms of like if you're thinking about shooting in there or anything.
No, well, sort of, kind of, but what I'm thinking is... wanted to set it up so I hold my action. Ricky casts Hypnotic Pattern, then I cast Fairy Fire on top of that, and then you cast Cloud Kill on top of that. And then I was going to scatter the ball bearings in front of us, so anybody that tries to get to us has to make a 15 DC check sort of thing, and we can just keep shoving them back in. Like, you could just keep shoving people
I
back in.
can just use
can
Conquering Presence anyway.
You can
And,
just
yeah,
keep
just make
on.
them run back in.
You can,
Or they just can't move closer to
They
you.
can't move closer to me
Yeah.
with Conquering Presence.
Like, that alone is...
I also want to just use Command and get the... and say Disrobe.
I'm just I'm wondering if this is. I'm wondering if Cloud Kill is
Rings count as...
overkill
Yeah.
with Hypnotic Pattern and Sleep and rada.
Yeah, well, yeah, like, we don't have to use it. Like, I
I just feel like it's a 5th level spell, which is like
Yeah.
pretty good.
it is. Like,
Yeah.
Wait, how can you
definitely
cast
is.
5th level?
It's a
First,
spell scroll.
Scroll.
Kincaid, you are up.
Brother Kincaid.
So this is a round of surprise.
Yeah.
They all actually rolled a 7. I
Every
rolled
single
7
one.
on every one of them. I
Wow.
was like,
What, for like perception?
okay. Yep, just like, see if they notice anything. Nope,
Right.
not at all.
Well, yeah, you know,
Maybe you
that,
can use it.
Yeah.
You can always use the time to see if they've got rings.
Yeah, can I see? Do they have rings?
Are you still cat form?
Yes.
How close are you getting?
There.
Exactly there.
Halfway down the
I
hallway.
mean, that's like 20 foot.
They're all sort of standing in a line. You wouldn't be able to see all their hands.
Can I move?
You,
on-
yeah,
on
you
a
would
little
have to
bit
get
of
a
an
lot
angle?
closer.
Could I move on an angle into like the
So
mouth?
start
of
going
that?
down that way.
Like just sort of 10 foot into the mouth of the thing.
Sure.
Like here.
If I go like there, yeah, can I see?
Yeah, that would get you a slightly better view. Might not be able to see everyone, but you get a better view. So, perception-wise, you see a number of rings.
Yeah, but it's kind of hard to tell any
Yeah.
specifics. Yeah.
I mean, when you looked at the previous ones, you were looking at them like up close. from a distance, they look like rings, but I mean, you got 2 copper rings off that fella there. Not a clue if they're what you're looking for, but you do see some rings. What else are you doing with your turn? Surprise!
Yeah.
He just jumped up on the table and started brushing against it.
And showed them my butthole.
Oh yeah, I rolled a 1 on the other guy when he saw your kitty. I was like, oh, that's perfect. Oh, kitty!
Okay, so don't do that. Sorry, I'm just sussing what I can still do as a cat. Spoilers, it's
Okay.
not much.
Thinking ahead, guys. Think about your turn. What you're going to
Well,
do.
yeah, and I wanted to have my small I want to hold my action, but you to cast Hypnotic Pattern.
I think I'll go
verify because if they are stunned, then
back around the
disadvantage
corner.
will auto fail on
Yeah,
them,
yes.
and then we all get
Petrol?
advantage on them.
Yeah. I think I'll yeah,
Because it
come
makes
back
them
around the corner.
incapacitated,
Yeah,
which is big.
yeah, like it's quite large.
I'm fast
Even if
with the
it's
cat.
just guaranteed like very
40
high,
foot.
all of them, and they spend their first turn.
Oh no, other side.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going back this way.
Yeah, so I was going to go to
And
like
as soon as that's
Yeah,
happening,
here.
it's running
So I'm
the
just behind the.
doing what you do, going to work.
So I'm out of sight. Yeah, so that we can say stealthy. And then I'll re-Kincaid.
Okay. He's
Yep.
down there.
Where's I can't see. Oh, behind the iPad.
Whereabouts are you?
With the
Oh, you're
cat.
running back.
I've moved back so that I'm out of sight.
Sorry, I missed that.
So you drop kitty cat form.
Yep.
Big turtle.
And I kind of like look down the corridor at everyone else, and like you see it like it's like a
Animorphs.
yeah, like you know, there's this cat that just sort of goes like up back into King. It's not like a puff. It's like
No.
a like
It's like
Whoa.
mushroom growth.
and it's
sped up.
yeah, like a time lapse. And then Kincaid goes, "It's go time," and I'm going to use.
Is it a bonus to drop?
Yep.
Wild shape?
Yes, it is.
I was half hoping it's like the cat grows a shell, pulls all its limbs inside, and
then
turtle
Kincaid
limbs
comes
fall
out. Yeah.
Throws back to regular
So
size.
many good options.
Yeah. And then I can
Yeah, this guy.
use different ones each time. And I'm going to use it's not whatever the other one. It's not spore form or whatever the other one's called because it's slightly different. It is putrescent reaper. And we'll use that as the action. So all the mushrooms go into like overdrive, and it's like he's kind of got them, and there's heaps, and they're crawling like up his face, and the lantern that's on with the mushrooms in it, you can see them like you know what's in Venom, the big one that he fights that can turn them into blades.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like that. They're like those kind of like black inky tendrils, like almost in like a time-lapse thing, come out of the lantern and make this big like scythe blade out of the top of the out of the top of the lantern. Very cool. And you can see like out of him, there's just this like cloud of like upside down spores.
Yeah.
Just like drifting out.
Nice. That is very cool.
Cool. So that's my turn.
You guys are just like
Deke.
the horror.
Yeah, and like his skin is sort of like peeling back. You can see like the bone, like the
Yeah.
teeth or the
Back to your
what?
scaly.
Yeah.
And you cough up a hebble.
Yep.
Shouldn't have licked my balls so much.
What do I taste ass?
Varus, you're up next.
Is that what it feels like on the tongue?
Yeah, just want the
Lip.
mage hand with the ball bearings to just move close as it can to the hallway without getting out in view, kind of thing.
So about nearish to the dirt
Yeah,
pile.
just to move it the extra 5 feet for when I do go to use it. And then to pull my action to cast Fairy Fire.
Do you need to duck out a bit then?
Move me up a little bit. I was going to say, it's like just on here.
So you walk through the illusory dirt.
Yeah.
Can I slightly retcon? Because if when I use this as an action, that decats me. I don't need to decat and then thingy, like just thingying. So it's
you
all
can't
of that.
cast it from cat mode, though, can you?
Sorry,
You can't cast from.
I can't cast a spell, but it's not a spell.
plus feature.
Because it's like, I can't cast spells because I can't do the...
Because you can't speak.
Yeah, somatic verbal, exactly.
Okay.
So it's like, it'd be action to exactly
Yeah.
what happened action.
Yeah.
But then just shillelagh also is bonus action.
Sure.
So it's exactly what happened, but just mechanically
Plus
slightly.
other thing. Gotcha. Keep going.
And then yeah, just hold action to cast Fairy Fire, probably centered on this guy when Isaac casts it on.
You got it.
Cool.
Oh wow, they rolled real shit.
No,
it's a
surprise
surprise
round.
round. Yeah. It's all hanging off.
I basically step in front of the fire here.
Skirt around the fire.
Yeah, and I just
Pour me your drenched ass.
and I just do like a single very out of tune like twang and like above them because 120 foot range, but a 30 foot cube centered on Hick as well probably.
Is it like...
So
you know-
any creature in the 30 foot cube centered on Hick.
So that area.
Yep.
Yep.
A bright light flashes above them, and they all need to make a 14 Wisdom save.
Flashbang now.
Is it like, in my head, you know, like, the Vecna clock chime, that like, ding!
Yeah, almost. Yeah.
Like,
Something discordant.
Yeah.
Just
It's,
like-
I want it to be very like, unnerving and like
Sorry,
fingernails.
what's the
Like the
save?
first time
Wisdom
playing the
14
bagpipe.
you're trying to beat.
Or just playing the bagpipe.
You can get proficiency in bagpipes.
So what's the effect?
If they fail, they are charmed, incapacitated, and have a speed of 0.
oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
It's a cool spell. Hypnotic Pact is a baller spell. We used it in the White Plum.
Yes. Yeah. On the guard.
White
Yeah.
Plum was the town.
White plum. Yeah, that's right.
I was making the joke. I knew it was
How
White
dare you?
Did you?
Yes.
No.
Did you? Did you
Have
actually?
I'll just go paralysed, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
Paralysed and
basically. Oof.
Okay. So then does your triggered action go?
Yeah, and then they have to make a
Dex save?
Yeah.
So DC, like my spell save is 13 DC, but
So
then
that
I
then.
can't remember if they auto fail or if it's like disadvantage when they're incapacitated.
I don't know that it's either, actually. I just checked it. Incapacitated is just an incapacitated creature can't take actions or reactions.
Okay, so they just get hit with this, right?
And then they're...
No,
what
they
was it?
still get a save.
So it's incapacitated. What was it? Charmed.
Charmed,
So it's
incapacitated,
dribbling on
and speed of
themselves,
0.
And then they dodge out of the way. And then go back to dribbling on themselves. Makes sense to me.
Yeah, it's a bit funny. But I think mechanically,
So charmed,
Just wait till it happens.
can't
Charmed.
attack the charmer.
incapacitated and speed of 0.
Incapacitated is can't take actions or reactions.
Yep.
Speed of 0 doesn't affect. So Dex saves, did you say?
Yep.
Alrighty.
Is it one of those where like they get a save? Like if we do stuff to them?
Yeah, if you
Yes.
hit them, it wakes them up.
Yeah,
The spell ends if an affected creature takes any damage or someone uses an action to shake them out of their stupor.
So, sorry, what was your DC? 13?
13.
13 Dex. It's going to pop some double. So he is fairy fired
Mm-hmm.
and black jawed. As you guys spring out and shout. It's too chill, right?
Yeah, this is real chill.
Mm.
That's better.
Empire. Bit of rain. Alright. Any bonus?
Oh, well, that was just your prepared action.
Yeah, that was my
Oh,
whole
yeah.
sort of thing. I want to let Thurin get into melee before I start throwing the ball bearings around.
Oh, you really confuse things.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Not a problem. Okay. All next up. Still around.
Right on.
So, I feel like I should be standing here since I put the dude in the pile.
Yeah, sure.
So,
Well, we're all kind of creeping up, ready to
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
hit go
yeah.
All ready to ride.
Ready to ride. So, two of them were hit.
Yeah,
One
two
got
of
the
them are
double whammy.
incapacitated. Yeah, this guy's both, and this guy's incapacitated.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. I can get.
If you move through Varus, which you can.
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, beauty.
And I
Advantage
can
on
give
that
him
guy.
the old bingo bango
How
bongo.
many attacks do you get to do?
I get to.
The drill. So you charge around the corner.
Oh.
Yeah, 13. For the dude that's got the double whammy.
Okay. Going to hit. So what is he? He's charmed and incapacitated. Can't take actions or reactions. Cool. So basically, you just come around the corner, swing it.
Hello!
And this guy's just like, boom. You do land the hit. 13. He's AC.
Nice.
Brilliant.
It's not instant crit, it's just double.
No. Advantage.
Advantage.
So, 11 damage. And then I'll go for ye old backswing. That's much nicer. 25.
Above the hit.
Yeah.
Bing bong.
And then that's a 4 plus 5, 9.
So 20.
20 damage.
20 damage. Lovely.
So he is no longer incapacitated
Yeah.
by hypnotic pattern.
From where I'm standing, can I see if they have any recognizable rings as I've come up there? With them right up in their grill.
Them. So it's still fairy.
Mhm.
Again, you're swinging. Looking at a ring takes like time and to hold it still. And he's sort of like recoiling. The rest of them are sort of like, huh? As it happens.
Hello!
Frank walk.
So make a perception check.
What's my perception? Just a flat, yeah, 12.
You'd see on the guy that you just that he doesn't appear to have. It doesn't look to be the same make. This one's kind of gaudy, like one of those big skull rings.
Okay, so we can murder him.
So it doesn't. That one doesn't appear to be.
I just call back. It's fine to kill this one, boys!
But feels like he's got a thick head, and your hits like they do batter him around, but he's sort of shakes off his scooper.
What was a hardy beat?
Anything else on your turn? No bonus?
No bonus.
Top of the round. Hick doesn't get to make a save. Does he save at the end of his turn?
Nope.
Or is it only
No.
when acted
Only-
upon?
Only when acted upon. Yep.
Yeah,
That's
so
what
someone
makes
has
it
to wake him
crazy.
up or he has to take damage.
Because if we got all four of them, we could have
Then
just
you could
pummeled
just-
them
yeah.
one at a time,
Yeah.
and they can't do
Anything. Yeah, pretty much. But not that lucky.
Yeah, that's alright.
But, you know,
Oh yeah, there's Dr. Peps, isn't it?
Yeah, so
Yeah, there's-
pep and or
plenty of things.
I'll have a pep,
Coming
please.
from Mr. Why do you guys like
Yeah, well, look, the old cough medicine taste has really come around.
I'll have a pepper
It's growing on me.
Rat's
that's
ass.
one round to Theratum.
Yeah, got him his. Thanks. Oh, I got the glue one.
Typos.
Nah, I'm good. I'm
You got the
good.
what?
I got the
Oh
glue
yeah,
one.
yeah. The
Bit of glue on it.
It was at the edge
Yeah.
where they sealed
No.
the box.
that store that I got them from had like all of the grape Fanta and all the weird and wonderful everything.
Yeah,
and
nice.
like the sticks of them, like the 12 packs.
Ooh.
It's just a lolly shop at Gateway.
Yeah. Yeah, wow.
Yeah, that's like down the back. Because I was like, if you've got the fridge stocked with them, surely you've got like slabs or whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, they do.
I just go
It's
straight to the
down
fridge,
back,
yeah.
So,
That was a good pop.
Yolgun,
Jeez.
the humanoid in the middle, sort of turns and he just tosses his food to the side and pulls out a small figurine and it's casting Scorching Ray.
Yeah. Ooh. Voodoo dog. That one is.
Figurine.
Yeah.
He plays with action man dolls.
And he's going to fling them at you up in the front.
Bang, bang, bang.
Is 17.
Yeah, my AC's 1/6.
Natural 19.
Oh.
Ooh. That's three
That's
rays.
Three big rays.
Three Scorching
Yeah, like
Rays.
2d6 each.
Bum, 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 bum.
We may have underestimated.
It's fine.
Well, it's yeah. Any one person taking the attack of 4 people in one round is gonna cop dead.
So you take 24 fire damage.
Oh, that's fine.
6, 6, 1, 1.
How much have you got up? All up?
70.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's just
you're
a drop
okay.
in the ocean.
Yeah, like
Did you say 24?
yeah, but getting hit with all 3 is a little unlucky.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he summons his magic. It's not so much like a red hot fire, it's a purplish burn. And they do scorch you in a ray.
You are scorched.
Rayleigh.
Mm.
That is his action. He's going to pop out of sight.
Yep.
He's just dancing on tables.
You don't know that. Actually,
He just ran to
you
the back.
almost would be able to see.
He's just very happy that he got me, so he jumps on the table
Yep.
and starts
You
celebrating.
bleed. Alright. Next up is
Oh, back to the top.
Man.
Are any of them wearing armor?
Yeah. Big leathers.
Leathers, no metal armor.
Did you use perception on your turn?
It's all assless chaps.
So I'll
We're the barefoot gang.
Bare butt boys.
move
Barefoot boys.
up to be next to but one back from diagonally back from Kincaid through him.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one.
Right.
Yep, perfect. Yeah, just going kind of walking on the clanging the scythe down as I come up. I wonder if I just actually no, I'll just move up next to him. Sorry, right next to Theoden, and I'll also attack old mate. So
He's verified, so you'd have advantage.
yeah, perfect. So I am casting Weeping Weapon, which is the reskinned booming blade.
Yeah, nice.
So it's like this rotting kind of shroud, almost like spider web, moldy spider web, wraps around the scythe blade, and Kincaid swings it.
Jeez.
Double 8.
Yeah, you gotta love advantage when you roll the same number twice.
15?
And what?
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah.
So then it's gee, this
His face notes off.
then yeah, so it's
Plus his spore form he activated, gee. So many numbers.
yeah, so bludgeoning. So 2 plus, so 6 bludgeoning. And then 1d.
Is that only if he
8.
moves though?
No, it's both. So it's because we're at the second tier of cantrips.
Oh.
It's
Yeah,
one.
right.
It's yeah.
Yep, give me.
Yeah. So it's 1d8. necrotic, so 2 necrotic. And then if he moves, he takes 2d8 necrotic. And I think it's a d6. The putrid, yeah, 1d6. So that's another 4 necrotic. Yes, and he's like that, like web kind of crawls almost.
6, 2.
Yeah, 6 and 6. So 6 bludgeoning, 6 necrotic. And then, yeah, that web kind of like crawls and like wraps around him. And so, yeah, if he moves, he'll take
I'll say
extra damage.
if it is relevant, it is magical bludgeoning.
Yes, it's all magical.
Okay.
And then
You're on there.
bonus action, I will cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
Get that
And
knife in there.
thump and thump him with that as well. Yeah, and I'll,
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, surprise round, we got all the time in the world. to
yeah,
set up
exactly. And
get
I'll
everything
hit
you
him.
want.
Very true.
I'll hit him.
Yes.
Yeah, hit him with the spiritual weapon. 20 something.
Yeah. 19 plus.
What is it?
It's
Is he
got
8
36 damage
plus?
Yeah, he's probably
Yeah,
just
is he alive?
32 damage.
Then you get
Or 7 force?
Beautiful. He's looking bloody, but still standing.
Still kicking. Us wolves are hardy.
I think you did 16 damage.
6,
6
12.
6.
6 to 4, so 12.
6, 2, 4, and then 7.
Yep. Yes, sir.
pretty good.
Alright, you're up, Eris. Anything else? No.
That's move, action, and bonus.
Yep. Rip up.
Alrighty, I want the mage hand to.
Let us.
Put that tongue back.
Yeah, no, 6. It's invisible. It's invisible. So if he wants to take his reaction and
bag of
yeah,
It can
if he
literally
wants to
float
swing
above
at
his
it,
head.
It's a disadvantage anyway. Yeah, so it's going to get to on top of this guy. Well, basically hovering at hip height of this man, and then it's just going to scatter the ball bearings right at his feet.
When you say this man,
Hick.
This man.
it's the goblin.
Right in the middle of the room.
You're going to get ball bearings inside the chest, man.
How many are you scattering? How many's in your pouch?
It's a bag of 1,000. Yes.
Go, Craig.
Someone's got their marble collection.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They go
I'll read.
every bloody word.
As an action, you can spill these tiny metal balls from their pouch to cover a level square area that is 10 feet on a side.
I think that's spread more than 10 feet for 1,000 ball bearings.
Well, yeah.
Either way,
I don't know.
yeah.
But yeah, so it's 10 feet on the
So
side.
sort of away from Thorin.
Just down the,
back half
hallway
of the room,
towards
yeah.
these two guys who look like they're melee fighters.
Got it.
And then I'm going to shoot the dwarf man in the spine. With 19.
It's a hit.
Yes.
I'll sneak attack.
It's a 6 plus 3, so 9 plus 13, 15, 18. Yeah. To the dwarven man's spine.
With that.
Good. I wanted to make sure. I was like, he might be 3 HP off, and I'm like, yeah, but he also might be like a berserker. And if we give him the turn, he's gonna like turn around and carve like Ricky's skull off or something.
Yeah.
Really good way back then.
He'd do it. He'd do
He'd
it.
do it.
I'd be
He's like
impressed.
dwarven traitor.
Yeah.
That's what berserkers do.
Yeah.
Alright, so he's
Throw that
been
cauldron of soup.
bludgeoned twice. He's been hit by the necrosis of doom, and then just cops a bolt through the spine, and he just
That's enough. Yeah. Yep, that'll do it.
will be the end of it. Yeah.
As far as the ball bearings go, a creature moving through the area has to make it's just a DC 10 dex save.
Yep.
If they move at half speed, they don't have to.
Wonderful. So. Half the barracks. You hear a voice coming down from
Ooh.
this chamber. Let's see.
Yeah, I thought there might be guys down there.
I did not.
I definitely thought of it. It was because they got the chest open. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't want them to do something.
Yeah,
with it.
exactly.
Well, now there's ball bearings inside the chest, so.
Maybe. He said at the guy's hip height, so maybe not.
Yeah, one of them on the floor.
Okay. You hear a bow snap to your right.
Ooh.
And one embeds in the wall sort of next to you. One gets you in the side, like you're sort of facing this way, just in the back where your least armor natural 18.
Oh, jerk.
Yeah,
Shield's
jerk.
made of bonus after the comes.
Yep.
Yeah, it is. But I've only got one more spell slot, so.
I got you.
That'll be 6 piercing. Grazing, sort of just, but draws blood.
I've got mud crabs more piercing than you.
Okay, I'll make.
Oh, stop.
You're violating the law. Pay a fine or go to jail.
Be the quarterfinals, serve your sentence.
So, is it an action to awaken?
Yes. They have to use their action.
So he's going to use his action to wake up.
Cool.
This fella.
So my
Does he
concentration
use
drops
his
then.
bonus to grab a brush and put a little makeup.
Wake up! Very much more really wake up. Yeah, same way to make up. He sort of wakes up. Why are you standing there? Heck, do something! And sort of just snaps awake. So no more sleepy sleep. But he wakes. That is his action. He can do. So he's just going to stand there. He pulls out his scimitar and a dagger, holding him at the ready.
Is he within? No, he's not within 2 feet.
Of you?
Yeah, I can't see.
No, he's
no.
15.
So is Thingo the goblin is?
Yes.
Has he had his turn?
No. Okay, cool. That's Ricky. You roll.
Okay, I'm gonna go a bit out of left field here. I'm gonna touch the little pin I got. I'm gonna cast Disguise Self. I'm gonna make myself look like Lieutenant Grindis, but like undead,
Okay.
right?
Ooh.
And then I'm gonna hobble down the hallway towards them, and just like surrender, give in.
His fangs just like
And,
dripping
yeah.
down the side of his face.
And so I walk down the hallway.
Okay.
5 down behind these boys.
And I'm like reaching out to them like surrender as Lieutenant Grindis, but like half decayed and yeah.
Okay. Roll intimidation.
Nat 20 plus 4.
Oh, baby!
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Mediocre.
That's sort, man. Right, we're gonna peek.
So you even scared him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put the light on out there because I went out there and there's 2
I know, yeah.
sausage dogs right at the door, and boy, I nearly went flying.
I'd say I got out the door and like closed behind me and just stood there and I was like, I know they're around here, so I put my phone torch on and I was like,
didn't
okay.
even think.
They do it every time.
Those damn dogs. They're cute though.
Silly sausages.
How long do you have them for?
It's 10 days or something. A lot. So
They might be in
for
next
another
Monday.
week.
Yeah.
After dog sitting, I realised that I'm definitely fucking dog.
Well, they don't all yap, but
Oh, is that not even your dog?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm house sitting.
I think it very much depends on the dog.
hunts. Absolutely.
The cats are just so much easier. You say, hey, here's a box, you shit there. This is your plate, you eat the food. Like, yeah, cool, I'll see you around.
See you in a few
See
days.
you when I want it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
catch you, man.
I might sleep on you. That's cool, but yeah. I mean, it has to be cool because I make the choice. But yeah.
Yeah.
It's my house.
Yeah. Your cat's like a roommate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like dogs see that you bring them food and assume that you're God because of that. Cats see that you bring them food and assume that they're God because of that.
Yeah, true. It's a good way of looking at it.
Two logical conclusions,
Yeah.
just in opposite directions.
Yeah.
So they all surrendered to the Templars.
So,
We're about to find out.
the goblin sort of comes out of his stupor and he just looks at you, like one eyebrow raised, just like. The fellow down the hallway, you hear him go, oh, 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 and he begins to back away that way. The Capitan.
It's like Homer Simpson.
So he just begins to like stumbling into the bed and stuff behind him. The fella, the half-elven fellow, just sort of like cocks his head a bit and looks at you, but stays standing there. That what you look. That is. Any you go? Any bonus? Might you probably got bonus.
That's the end of my go.
You got. You're in.
I'm gonna take one step forward on this dude's skull.
Slip and fall.
Yeah, man.
Just throwing away.
Do I see old mate on the table from there?
Yeah, you're probably able to see.
And can this
He's
dude
not
see
standing
me?
on the table.
Yeah.
He just sort of like is around.
And this dude here can still see me?
Just, yeah.
I use Conquering Presence.
Okay. What's this do?
So everyone has to make a...
Including us?
No, just people I choose. Is it 14?
It's whatever your spell save DC is.
Yeah, 14 Wisdom saving throw. They're scared for 1 minute. Right, so they can't come towards me. They have the disadvantage on ability and attack.
If you're within line of sight.
If I'm within eyesight.
Sorry, on what save?
14 Wisdom.
And they remake that at the end of every turn? If they get affected?
1 minute.
Yeah. But it's like, if they get affected, do they re-roll at the end of every turn?
If it doesn't say that.
It doesn't say that. It's just.
I'm pretty sure it just lasts if they get hit. Let me see the exact description. You force each creature of your choice within 30 feet to make a with saving throw and a failed save. The creature becomes frightened for you for 1.
Oh, so 30. So that guy at
This
the end of the
frightened
hallway is
creature
probably
can
not.
repeat this saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending if
Is he within?
So he's not within 30 feet.
Is he just outside of range?
Yep. That's unaffected. The rest of them are absolutely fine.
Really?
Yeah. I rolled natural 20, natural 17, natural 16.
Can you stop rolling away? Jesus Christ.
I could.
All of our spell saves too, like...
That would have worked really well. 'Cause
Yeah.
A lot of them don't have high whiz.
They do get to repeat them at the end of the turn.
Yeah. Still.
But still, it
But
could have been
yeah,
a great,
yeah.
like,
Oh,
1 or 2
100%.
turns, like, really made a difference.
Unlucky. That guy was the only one that failed, but he wasn't even in range. So. Bummer.
That's
That's action.
Sacred Oath.
Yeah.
Any-
Sorry.
Conquering presence.
Yeah.
Any bonus?
Shield of Faith.
I could shield a faith, but as soon as we get hit, it's going to drop, I guess.
Not
I've only got
no, it
one
doesn't.
spell lost.
No, it doesn't.
You still get to make a...
I get a save,
And you're good at and you're really good at con saves.
Mm.
Yeah.
You got like a +6 or something, surely. It's +8.
Yeah, or also
what's
we
your
got-
what's your con?
My con save is +7.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
So you have to roll a
2 or a
3.
1.
Yeah, oh yeah, literally a 2 or a 1.
Yeah, and they have to roll like what? They have to hit a 19 to hit just to
The
get a
only thing
chance.
is,
for
it's my last spell slot, so
You want to hold on to it? That's okay.
I'm not 100%.
Alright, that's fine.
Yeah.
Any turn?
No, yeah, done.
Nah, yeah. Yeah, nah, yeah.
Yeah, I've burned like 5 of my 6 spell slots, so I don't want to.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
Especially since I already have high AC anyway.
Not going to step in from a single attack. Yes.
I mean, I've only been attacked once, and he just rolled 17, 17, 17.
So is this the goblin?
Yeah.
Before that, he at the start of his he's within 10 feet of me.
He is.
Yeah.
Now, yep.
Yeah. So as soon as he's within 10 feet of me, Kincaid goes like and reaches out and the spores just go like and he has to make a DC 14 con save?
As a reaction?
Yeah, it's a reaction.
Cool. like it.
Very nice. Cloud of Decay.
Is a 14 total.
Does that pass? Yeah.
Beats it.
Yeah, that's fine. So nothing happens then.
For
It's save or suck, like it doesn't. Yeah.
Alright, so the spores sort of like just wash over him.
He sneezes.
Steps forward, gingerly trying not to fall on the bloody
Ball
ball bearings under his feet. Actually, no, he would have been up on the table, trying to open the chest, so unaffected by them. Just sort of hops along the table. He's going to try and shank.
He doesn't jump on the floor and like do a flip back and banging his head and fall asleep.
Surprisingly,
He's not stupid. So he would stay high. So that's a 14 to hit.
Nah.
18 to hit.
Yeah.
So he's quick.
I might.
With little daggers.
I'll silvery barbs that one.
Okay.
So he's got to re-roll it, and I'll give Varys advantage.
24.
Okay, so still hits.
No, that doesn't hit.
But it is his seconds. Need to add extra sexies. Oh, that's a 1. So 5 damage. So you sort of like carry one away, and he gets a little nick into your rib cage, sort of. Yeah. No.
And I laugh in his face.
You absolutely can.
Laugh in the face of danger.
Was that the Zeppelin?
Yes.
You would think it was
Yeah,
the Zeppelin.
the mechanical
yeah.
Zeppelin. Old mate is going to, as you can see you, he's going to command you to stay perfectly still. So hold. So
I'm holding.
command.
I'm already holding.
He's using command. So
Yeah.
you need to make a save against it.
Yeah, what's the DC?
Where it's stats.
Is it a wisdom? Charisma. What's it called? Wisdom? Wisdom?
That's not all person, it's command.
Oh, sorry, command.
And it'll be wisdom.
Sweet.
It is 17.
17. What?
18.
Well done.
Good one.
Good. They deserve that after making all
Yeah.
of their saves.
Very nice. So he just starts holding you like, I am.
I am holding it. I'll hold it to your face. Just you wait, mate.
Very nice.
Let me just get through this goblin skull and then this mate's skull and then your
So
skull.
what's the thing with spellcasting? Your action, you can do 2.
Cast a leveled spell, but then you can only cast a cantrip.
Yeah, if you cast... Yeah, that's it. That's it.
But the cantrip has to be the action.
Yeah, if you cast a spell using your bonus action, if you cast a spell using a spell slot as a bonus action, the only spell you can cast as an action is a cantrip. The only other spell you can cast on your turn is a cantrip with a casting time of an action.
Yeah.
And reactions don't do anything. That's just on your turn.
Ding, ding, dong, ding, dong.
But that would have been his action.
That is all we can do, yeah. Absolutely. Beautiful. Okay.
I'll step up and the same weeping weapon. Who's next?
Goblin.
Who's next? The
Goblin's
goblin? Yeah.
Goblin's up next. It was nice knowing you.
22.
Sure.
22. That's gonna hit.
Yeah, that's gonna do it.
Nice.
So
Using what, sorry? Using the scythe.
weeping
weapon.
weapon.
Doom. Love it. That's booming blade, yeah.
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 That's right.
I say weeping
You
weapon.
haven't binged your bong for a while.
No, I haven't. But this is my new thing. I
Yeah.
want to play with my new toys.
Let me use them.
He's moved past the bing and bong.
And type, you can reach Kincaid. Step forward a little bit.
So that's 8 bludgeoning.
Did you move slowly?
Oh, and menacingly.
Also, skull bearings.
And yeah, so 8 bludgeoning,
8 bludge.
and then 8 necrotic,
Nice.
and then like as when like the blades like embedded in him, and that web kind of comes out, he'll like the like shadow energy. You see like kind of pull out of his eyes and slide down his arm and in, and I'll touch of death him.
Okay.
Which is
so it definitely wouldn't embed.
That's just for flavour.
But
right,
this one is wiry.
Even
this one is
then,
fast.
like as it slashes him,
Yeah.
it's like when like poison in the moves, that like black like spider web sort of looking thing, and I'll do an extra.
He sort of raises the dagger to try and block it. But
Yeah, and like it slashes him, and do an extra 13 necrotic.
Just a casual extra 13.
And then I will bonus action. So that's 8 bludgeoning and 21 necrotic. And then if he moves, he gets another 2d8 necrotic.
Yeah.
And then and then bonus action, spiritual weapon.
18.
20 something.
Yes. That's it. Not heavily.
2 force. Wait, is it plus anything? Hang on. No, I'm pretty sure it's plus whatever. Yeah, 1d8 plus 3, sorry, so 5. 5 force.
Beautiful. Lovely. Varys. That is you. The turtle man slashes away at the little goblin.
It'd be like nigh impossible to try and slip rings off his fingers while he's literally holding weapons.
Yeah. I mean, you could try and like
Disarm him or whatever.
pull his fingers apart and try and.
Well, yeah, no, but like the only thing I've got
You
down
can-
there is the mage hand.
You can sleight of hand as a bonus action.
Well, yeah, I can sleight of hand that, but like, yeah, he's literally holding
feasibly
weapons,
Yeah.
and I want to like try and like if he had just a sword in one hand, maybe I could slip a ring off his other one, but.
I don't know, I've seen that TED talk of the guy from Brooklyn Nine-Nine doing the pickpocketing while people are holding stuff.
Yeah, I forget his name. Apollo. He was famous before that.
Yeah.
Way famous. No, not quite. Alright, I'm just going to take the advantage shot at the elf down the very end.
Which one?
This man with the two-hander and
Yep.
all that sort of stuff. That one's cocked. And 9 plus 9, no, plus 6 is 15. Is that it?
Nice.
However, he's going to use his reaction
The half the damage.
to parry.
Ooh, he's a
So-
swashbuckler.
He's got scimitar and dagger, and he sort of.
Jeez, he can do that with
Yeah.
ranged.
Yeah. At 2. Actually, no, melee. You're right.
I was going to say, jeez.
Ah,
That's a cool
can't
skill
go
to be able to do that to
range.
range.
Oh, I should just let him. Oh, shit, swag. Good dog. Yep.
5 plus 6, 7, 8, 9. So 14.
Team piercing.
And
He almost gets the blades up in time.
Crossbow bolt moves too fast. Sorry to ruin your thunder there, Ty.
That's fine. Good call.
I was just more impressed. I was like, damn, that's range. Like,
I'd actually written melee weapon.
yeah.
come on. Bonus action.
Pick his
Go and
pockets.
warm your
Take
hands.
his shit.
We can do that one.
Take his shit. Yeah, but if they're healing potions, then he can't drink them.
Yeah, fair. All right.
Or spell scrolls, or,
I'd like to
you know.
pick well, that's the thing. Another thing I want to ask you about. Considering I can pick locks using the mage hand from a distance, and that is an entirely by feel kind of thing. When I'm rummaging around in someone's bag, how much of a that feels like a bottle, or that feels like a gem, or that
Reaching
feels
for
like a
like
scrunched up pile of paper that I don't want.
Yeah. You'd be able to.
That's a crusty slug.
Yeah, like, ooh, don't know if I want that one. Actually, no, we can use this for the clone spell.
You'd be able to like feel it in there. Like I'm going for glass tap things.
Yeah, I just want something, glass or solid. something that
Pickpockets
doesn't
do
feel
that. They
a
like,
rubbish.
they don't just be like, nah, this is an old bus ticket, like a wallet.
Apple
You know, yeah.
Yeah.
Three block.
17 plus 9.
Against who? Sorry.
Against the goblin fella.
Okay. Beautiful.
17 plus 9 to pickpocket him.
Okay. Now, little dude I mean, they were on a stealth mission to steal from you. All that you can find is the rest of his thieves' tool sort of on the back of his belt.
Okay.
He's not really carrying anything else for
Obvious
make
reason.
extra sense.
Yeah, no, I was just doing
But
something with it.
you could nick his thieves' tools if you want.
Well, yeah, I mean, spare set, never had killed nobody.
That's like your third set now, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
It's his trophies.
He's going to be a wandering thieves' tool sale.
Yeah, it's like someone arrests him and they're like, alright, pat him down. Okay, this is the fourth
We'll be
set
having,
we've
like-
found. Like, we need to keep looking.
You'll be having like the criminal version of Tupperware parties, like, like you know, like Avon calling, but it's lockpicks.
So this one's from a bandit. Found that one. Oh,
Yeah.
this one's from the forest.
Yeah. Feywild bones.
But yeah, no, that's my turn. Yeah.
Beautiful. So you pluck that off his belt. Doesn't notice because he's completely distracted trying to defend himself. That is.
Bing, bing, bong, bong,
Bing,
bong, bong, bong.
Bing, bing.
How much has
Bing,
oh,
bong.
Goblin over?
Dunno.
Yeah, but I feel like he's taken
He's taken a couple of
20
hits.
something damage.
Well, I did 40. No, no, that's sorry. That's
No,
my
you did
that's
40
my that's my
probably.
running that's my running total.
It's only a goblin.
16 plus 29, 34. I did 34 to him with the
Yeah.
spiritual weapon
So I
and
reckon,
the
yeah,
scythe.
you hit him twice, he's gone.
I can just hit yourself.
Yeah, or yes, and then you can move on to the.
Can you smell what the paladin is cooking?
Guy down the hallway knocks off 2 shots at you, but he's so afraid that like they're just like panic off the cabin walls.
Sweet.
Nothing. One of them goes into the bed in front of him, and you just sort of like turn your face towards him. He's like, ah!
Because it's an illusion. Do you like exorcist like head twist too? But like you're looking over that way and you like look back down the corridor at him.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
That sounds great.
And he runs back around the alcove.
Is it the exorcist where
Head
she
twisty
does the
one.
head twisty two
Yeah,
part?
that's
Yeah,
excellent.
Yes, sir.
I tend not to
Or
watch
scary movie
movies.
too.
Or Scary Movie 2.
All right. Old mate, half elf
Yep.
is going to walk forward and help.
You do your reaction again? Been your
Yeah.
turn? No, has it?
Yes, it has.
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as he gets within 10 feet.
He's already within 10 feet.
Oh, actually, can I do it to the goblin?
Sure.
Oh, wait, no.
Not the goblin's
It's
turn.
not the goblin's turn.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the elf then. That's fine. Reaction. DC 14.
DC 14.
On.
Yep.
That's a pal.
Woo! Finally.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so they're like.
Uh-huh.
He just breathes on them. Just like.
Half my girl.
Full of spores.
6 necrotic.
Nice. Okay. He sort of like coughs. Oh, went down my throat. And steps forward. He's going to.
Cat's ball sack.
Is miss. Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
Just.
Okay, that touched it.
It's 5 slashing.
Slishy slash.
Oh, ow.
No.
Ow. Wait, 5?
Yep. Any concentration?
No. Hasn't even touched my hit points.
You're wrong.
Alright. I shamble forward more.
Can't reach the throat in here.
Uh-huh.
And I say,
In a strange, croaky, half-death voice, I'm like, boys, this chest, it belongs to the Alos. We've gone too far. Give up. It's still looking like Grindis.
Okay.
And then I cast a 2nd level Dissonant Whispers on the half-elf. And so he just hears, yeah, and like one word he can pick out is just fear.
Okay.
Fear, like he's just like There's all the whispers men. Like, yeah. So he needs to make a DC 14 wisdom.
Also, guys, who is S? I forgot it in my decaying state.
That's 12.
Cool. I'm gonna borrow D6.
Whispered him successfully.
What's another one? Oh, she's pretty subpar rolls. So 6, 7, 8, 9 psychic damage. And he has to immediately use his reaction to use his full movement to run as far away from me as he can.
What?
Oh no, he didn't end up parrying.
No, he can't. Yeah, couldn't carry it.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
So he has to run away from you.
As far as he can.
He can't run at you, so he sort of like scrabbles and knocks chairs out of the
Yeah.
way and gets to the back.
So
back to the
yeah,
back wall.
I'm kind of hoping it like has an effect on the others after my little
you-
speech too.
Use your reaction, you would have an attack of opportunity.
I already used it to spore him.
Dogger. In that case, you can run as far as you can. Unless you have bonus.
No, that's all good.
So I'm just gonna run past. Bong bong, whack the dude in the face.
The goblin.
Whack
Yeah.
kick.
That's a 10.
Does not hit. Sort of
Dude, I'm back here.
dodging out of the way.
13.
13 doesn't hit either.
What? I can't even use my
Guided.
Yeah,
right.
that's all right.
Damn both.
It's just a matter of
It's like
time.
whack-a-mole,
Yeah.
just trying to cracking. No, there's no full trials. Just
Can you silvery barbs me?
No, it's only when they succeed on it.
Oh.
Oh.
Damn.
Absolutely rinsed. No, you'd have to. You'd have to feed.
the guy down the hallway is like, oh. Who we got? Back to the top. Little Gobbo.
I'm going to go an 8. Oh, unless he's going to hit me right now.
He is going to try and attack you because you're trying to bing his bomb. From 17.
No.
Get it, boy.
Watching him.
So yeah, over 20.
Yeah.
16 total. Second.
That, yeah. Gets my AC.
Okay, 2 hits.
Bing bong.
Is 8 piercing. Just sort of each time you miss, he like scores this little like nick in your arm, in your like another little scratch on your face. You know,
Damn, shrimp stuff.
He's quick. He's speedy. Who we got? Guy.
Alright, I'm back.
Haven't done a good dungeony combat.
Yeah.
Is it, yeah?
Did they have much of a reaction when I mentioned that they've just stolen from the Alice?
They didn't really.
Okay.
Not entirely the reaction that you're hoping for. So how do you know if things can be cast as a bonus action?
It'll say casting time.
Yeah, casting time.
Casting time. What, it'll say bonus action?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It would
It'll
literally.
say one action, one bonus
Yeah.
action, 10 minutes.
Says one.
Yeah, spell casting time will say one action.
Yep.
Yeah. One reaction,
Awesome.
whatever.
Not a lot of spells are bonus actions.
Yeah, there's not many.
Yeah,
I think,
there's depends
few
on the
cleric-y
depends on.
ones.
I was going to say clerics and paladins and druids get a lot more.
Yeah.
But as a rule of thumb, no, not that many.
How crazy is it that like one unarmed strike from me could just straight up kill a common?
Yep. It's just haven in skulls.
18 strength headbutt.
Alright, so he is going to hit him on a 17 total. The fella around the corner. Corner?
Which one?
The guy on the table. No,
Oh.
this guy here
The half elf or the guy on the table?
on the table. So the human.
Yep.
He
I rolled a nat 20 dex save.
the fella standing on the table mutters an incantation and whips out two blasts of energy at you. And it hit. So we've got
The fella on the table, that is the one we recognise, right?
Yep.
Shogun.
That's Shogun.
Burn. 7
Shogun. This Stonebreak guard with a scar over his eye.
you take 15
Was that Bowman with the scar?
15 force damage.
How you looking?
I'm on 12.
Oh, really?
Wow.
I've been.
That went down quick.
Yeah, you've been thumped.
Yeah.
He's
The
not.
goblin's nicking away at him.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but you're not rolling crap against me.
I'm not rolling crap against you.
Well, also,
This is
you don't have a
absolutely
very high AC.
Yeah, 16 is like for front line.
You got many, many hit points though.
That's the thing, yeah.
true.
Yes.
You're up, big boy.
I'm a spung.
What do you got?
Spungus a bunga.
Give yourself a little bit of extra.
A little bit extra.
Have either the half elf
And I've
got
got here.
hurt?
Yes.
Has Shogun been hurt?
That's a negative.
Okay, I'll move the bonus action. I'll bonus action move the spirit weapon over, and take a swipe at him.
Hang on table.
Yep.
Chop his fingers off.
And it's getting messy in here, like a lot of bodies in a small space, like chairs and tables are starting to get kicked to the side.
17, 16? Give me a sec. Spells be great.
What did you roll?
A 10 plus 6. Okay, so 16.
That is a hit.
Sure.
So the spectral sight comes through.
We like that.
11 force damage.
11. Beautiful. So that is your bonus. I assume you're going to bing some bomb.
Boy, am I.
Boy, am I going to bing that bomb.
The,
Yeah. Are you going to just like sort of ignore the goblin and walk past?
yeah,
him?
pretty much. I like look at him and I just give him this like horrific, rotting like, "I'll come back for you," and just like,
Bing bomb.
yep.
Bing bomb.
And it's like a big like flourish of the staff, and then like double hand like, boom. And they both have to make the save.
Okay, what's the save?
DC 14 wisdom.
One fail, one succeed.
One fail. Alright, who failed? Shogun or LP boy?
LP boy.
10 necrotic.
Good old necrotic.
Beautiful. And that would be your turn, Varys.
Also, I just remembered, I still have my detect magic. Is anything pinging here?
In here,
At me, yeah. Like, do I see anything pinging?
in the middle of combat,
Oh, well,
I mean, I
it's
would've-
concentration, so you would have been
you
having to
would
roll
have-
every time you got hit.
Saves by now.
you can roll 10,
One save.
however
Yeah,
many
do it.
times it is.
15, 16, 20, 17.
There's a 5.
9 plus.
But it's plus 7.
16, 12.
You're good.
It's like a. Yeah.
You're good.
I didn't roll how many more.
Detecting magic. I don't reckon you got hit more than 6 times.
Either way, they're all.
They're all above 10. That's
They're all
unreal.
scorching rays.
Every single one's a pass.
2 from daggers.
One crossbow bolt.
Yeah, longbow thing.
Either way, that's 12 that are
Yeah.
all over
Yup.
10.
Yes,
Alright, so
solid.
it's still up.
Alright.
It's
I'm
unreal.
worried about Shield of Fate.
Yeah.
coming out.
It's more that I have one spell slot.
Yeah.
Yes. No, that is smart thinking ahead. In 30 feet of you, no. Nothing pings.
Okay. Which means that they wouldn't have as well.
Potentially.
Hopefully.
Because they're magical.
Unless they've cast Neef's mystical, whatever that spell is that hides magical items.
That you heard
Oh,
about
Nistel's
the
magical aura.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So,
Bing, bing, bong, bing, bing, bong,
yeah,
bing,
sorry,
bong.
Varys.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'll just shoot the goblin.
Shoot the gobby.
Net 20.
Pop out.
Oh.
I don't even think you have to roll at this point.
So 8 plus 2, 10 plus 10, 13, 23 plus another 10,
He's already
33, 36 damage.
36.
He wants on the board. He wants on the board.
36 on the goblin. How's he doing?
Yeah, good enough.
No, he's still alive. He's twinkling his toes.
So he's so busy watching these two. You're just like sitting in the back, just like, and popped it through the back of the skull, out through the eye, like a short little bolt, tiny head on this guy, and he just
Does his eye also like come out with the tip of the arrow?
natural 20. You can do whatever you want to do.
Sure.
Sure, that's graphically appeasing.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't cry.
And then.
Oh, why are you so dead, Mutt?
Yeah. And then bonus action, I'll try and rifle through Helgurn's pockets with me mage hand.
So wait, Goblin Guy's dead.
2, 3. Yep, the goblin's
Yeah.
dead. Hang on, get him out of there.
Get the corpses out the way. Stand up, Theoden, you
Theoden
sneaky.
fell over.
And then try and rifle through Helgurn's pockets.
With the mage hand.
Oh, take it.
17 plus 9, 26.
Woo!
Take his spell focus.
Well, he's holding it.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't know about it.
Yeah, fair.
So, in his pockets, very little. There's some sort of like what feels like a leafy substance. Somewhat, from what you're feeling at that level of dexterity, feels like a component pouch.
Okay.
Yes, you would be hard pressed to tell what is in this pouch,
Yeah,
but
just-
would you go for something like crystalline? Would you go for something leafy?
go
Would
for
you
something
go for-
harder,
Okay.
more solid, like be it metal or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, rock.
Beautiful. So you would pull out small, like fairly invaluable, meaning low value, not expected. Some small, like almost like rhinestone sort of gems. Just a little pinch of them is about a
spell.
yeah. So they'd probably have 1 gold value total.
Good.
But bonus?
Yeah,
Very
that's me. Done.
Mr. Man, how you feeling?
Can we just kick him off his table?
Not feeling so good.
Try. See why not?
Just table flip him onto the other guy.
Well, if anything, you could probably just walk up to him, grab him by the ankles, and try and slam him into the wall.
Is that the
What
guy on the
cartoon is
table?
this?
It's D&D, anything.
Sorry, is this the guy down the corridor or the guy on the table?
On the
If you
table.
roll high enough,
Can
you
I-
can do it.
Tight. Let's pause him.
Whom?
Table boy.
Table boy.
Yeah.
It's not his turn. Is
Oh,
it
sorry.
when they do
I
them?
thought that was his turn.
Yeah. Who's doing this? Sorry.
Not him.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was him.
Not
No.
table man.
Is it down the corridor?
Yes.
Oh.
Good grief. He is useless.
Why
This
don't you roll
guy
this against me?
right down the end.
Oh, yeah.
He's poking around the corner, and these shots are so wild. He's just like, yeah, ah! Like flings out 2 more arrows. One stuck in the wall. One just sort of like hits the ground harmlessly. Nothing. For fear, he rolled a 1. He is crapping himself. Now, that is Thomond up that end, who you would have recognised. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So,
Dominating, yeah.
Okay, well, in which case, slaughter these.
the fact that he's seeing Grindis and is feared is giving you some sort of insight. He definitely knows who Grindis is. The other two didn't really react that much, so may not know who that is.
Okay. Even
Not even
Kjolgurn?
hummus.
Kjolgurn couldn't see you.
Yeah, yeah.
He's around the corner.
Oh yeah, he was on the table all the time.
Yep. He hasn't seen the visage of
Grindis.
Grindis.
Just waiting for
The-
like his zombie
the-
like come around the corner.
Half elf guy didn't.
No, he and the goblin didn't really react
react.
so much.
Yeah.
That's him being useless. Alright, this guy.
Now is it table boy?
Table boy.
Nope. This guy.
He healed it then.
Yeah, both get
As soon as he comes within 10 feet.
Sword.
Sword.
So Wiz.
On.
Fail.
3.
Freeze.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis.
Gee, that was a big hit on Gobby.
Yeah, 36.
36.
Feels like that's decent.
Yep.
Inspired by Gobby Boy.
Dobby! Dobby's a free elf.
Alright, gonna take some swings at the orc in front.
Aren't I in front? Nope. Oh, yeah.
You step
I'm
around
like standing
the
at
beam
Jason.
Yeah,
song.
yeah, you moved around me.
Oh, it's a 5, doesn't quite hit. Second attack. Schwan. That's a 2. Not so good.
I moon him.
Third attack.
Oh, what?
I don't moon him yet.
He's a duelist.
17.
Yeah.
You moon him.
You got a reaction.
I moon him.
I'm so
His flesh in a chronic
that
ass
still
just
rebuff?
driven.
Yeah.
Oh, if this pays off.
And I'll
oh
give-
no, it was a better roll.
Okay. I'll give myself advantage
Okay, beautiful.
through that.
Hit.
Ding dong.
Bing. The. Oh, really bad on my damage die.
Good.
That is. And there's damage. 4. 4 piercing. You parry away the scimitar, first dagger strike. The second one sort of like gets you in the upper thigh. You're bleeding. You're bleeding a fair bit.
Scar for the collection.
Yep. The point just hits. We are back to Ricky.
Alright. So I'm going to step up next to Thurden.
Hello.
Okay.
Frank Walker from National
Frank
Park.
Walker from National Tire.
And I am going to...
Started out strong, but they are wilting.
Yeah, I'm going to look at Kjolgurn and I'm going to say, Kjolgurn, they've come for you as they came for me. Give in now for any chance to live.
And then your nose just like melts off.
Okay. Roll. Are you going for persuasion or intimidation? What is stat? What are you going for? Are you trying to make him understand you?
Yeah, I think, like, despite being the rotting Lieutenant Grindis, I'm trying to appeal to, like, his...
Pleading with him.
Yeah,
his
exactly.
former friend.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't want this, it's
Yeah, I don't want you to die as I have died, so probably
You don't
persuasion.
want this.
So roll with advantage.
You don't want none of this.
You don't want none of that shit. It sounds really expensive. It's the cheapest drug there is. Sounds really addictive. It's not habit for me.
24.
I think I kind of want it. 24.
24.
Well and truly, you just see his jaw. Oh, what? I thought you were dead. You can interact. I'll give you 6 seconds of.
I'll just say, I am.
How are you?
And so will you be soon, if you don't lay down your arms.
Okay. All right. And he sort of like drops his focus and sort of like just stands there. And that'll be the end of your action bonus.
Yeah, treat that as a... Or, yeah, what are we treating that as?
Yeah, I'd say trying to intimidate someone would be your action.
Action? Okay. I will just... I just eyeball up the half-elf.
Okay.
Half-elf.
And the half elf is sort of just like, you coward, and he's sort of like ready to go down fighting if he has to.
That's me.
Your wish is our command.
To redeem.
I'm just gonna use the
Oh, nice.
Ow! Ow, my skin and blood.
Oh, fire hot. Prophecy will help.
Dirty land.
Ow! Fire indeed hot.
To shreds, you say.
What about his wife? Oh,
Shreds, you say.
And I end me turn.
This drink bottle quite often does that. It must build up some pressure in there. The little air hole here.
Yeah.
When you depress it, sometimes it gives you a little spray.
get a
Bottle
nice
pop.
little.
Depression does that too.
Gets you a nice little mist.
Nice little misty spray in the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
People pay good
so you
money
laid
for
on
that.
hands. Is that bonus or is that action?
Action, so yeah.
So you guys just see him like call out to who's your deity? Tempest. Call out to Tempest, and the gashes and wounds all over you begin to like knit back together on with this sort of goldish light. And a lot better now. What are you at? 30.
38.
Man, if Capitan had have actually hit his dice.
I mean, I would have just gotten back up.
Relentless.
Healed myself anyway.
Oh yeah, true. Very nice. End of turn.
Yeah.
I can rub him off the board.
You're dead.
No, he healed himself like crazy.
Yeah. Good
Dumped it all.
Webble.
I'm back up to 38 actually, which is probably more than Baron says.
No, I'm still at 44. I haven't done any damage.
Neither of
I meant your max. So
Yeah,
one healer's pretty much taking me up to your back.
Plus, and you're like, I'm half health now.
Wait, I love that you've been smacked so much, all three of us still at full health.
Yeah, still full health. We're all just fine. Like,
I took 5 damage.
But temporary hit point damage.
Yeah, I've got 8 temporary hit points from putrescent
my superficial.
That was one of my favourite buttons.
I'm not that guy, I'm gonna kill him.
I have several more of those.
I've grown him to do this more.
Hope so many times, being blasted in the face how many times, and it's like,
Fire and force and
and you guys are just like,
Through the fire and the flames you carry on.
Where it's going? It is Hilgun. And he's gonna sort of like look around at you guys and darts for his focus.
He gets spawned in the face.
so he dropped it and then is
He's
re-picking
sort of
it up.
Calculating.
None of us moved.
No. This is just what he's doing. So
Okay,
what's the
well,
thing?
it's Spores, DC 14 con save.
On. Oh, fail. Did he?
Oh wait, it hasn't been my turn yet. And I half elf. Yeah, no, sorry, I can't do it. My bad.
Beautiful. He's going to blow his second level spell slot. Invisibility. So he vanishes from your sight.
Mm-hmm.
who did?
Golgan.
Oh, table man. Someone go kick the table down.
Yeah, well, like, it'd be tricky to jostle past all three of us in this little hallway.
Oh yeah.
Even whilst he's
Well,
invisible.
he'd have to push past us.
He could mage hand oil flask him or something, just cover him up.
Well, I was going to either spread oil on the ground right next to me, or I was going to draw caltrops.
Yeah. So, that is his turn, and you've lost sight of where he be.
Yep.
Okay, now it's
Okay. The elf wants to, he's like, you know, blah 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 or die trying kind of spec. Yeah, cool.
I will oblige his wish.
the only man there
That I can
currently
see.
that you can see.
Yep, so I'll spiritual weapon him. Bonus action. 20
Yep.
3.
20 splur.
20 spell, we'll do it.
20 splur will
yeah.
hit.
5. Necrotic. 5 force, sorry.
Force? Fire force.
Yep.
Beautiful.
And I will.
See, like, wither slightly before you.
Yeah. The scythe goes over and swings, and then I will move up into like next to him, kind of like where the like. Can I? Yeah, can I get up like on the table next to him?
Up here.
Yeah.
Okay. So. Get off. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, yep.
You're just standing over him.
And I'll cast Inflict Wounds at 2nd level.
This was that 70 damage roll, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I had advantage on that.
19.
Still a hit.
Oh yeah, so it's
Nothing to be lamented to hit with inflict wounds.
Oh yeah, no. But one off another crit. That would have been funny.
Consider we're just murdering these guys anyway.
Yeah.
Probably could have just used the
but I've got lots of spell slots.
Still got it up, please.
Not great rolls. 2, 4, 8, 9.
Yeah, not a great roll.
Very bad rolls.
2, 2, 1, 4.
Yep.
That's rough.
That's right.
That's okay. And then that's my turn.
Wait, 9 total?
Yes.
Yo. Still alive. Looking sluggish right now.
Well, I rolled abysmally.
Yeah. It's a bum roll.
You got lucky, wee man.
Yeah. It's as you sort of make connection,
Yeah.
you stop, like the table like rocks
Wobbles.
just slightly.
The table wasn't made for a ton of turtle.
Mm-hmm. So you're sort of standing astride the chest right now. You do inflict these wounds, some like weeping green sores open up on the side of his face. He's like, oh, what the hell? You coward! And yeah, he's real panting. He's low. Varys.
Yeah. Like, I'm just wondering, like, if you're invisible and you move through a hostile creature's space,
If it's a, you can't move through a hostile creature, and like you still have to shove or acrobatics through.
Yeah. All right. In which case, centered on the scythe.
Okay.
You ready? Yeah, I'll be fine. I can't sleep.
Okay. What's the...
there is no
Right,
save. It's 5d8.
Is that all of us included?
Yeah. But it's from lowest hit points. So
Yeah.
basically, he's at 38. I'm expecting them both to be lower than that. It's basically the game.
Okay, so it's like this whole area.
Yeah, it's the whole room.
Yeah, like sort of like I'm aiming to try and get this
Oh,
out.
is it a 20-foot cube?
Yeah, I believe it is. It's 20 foot.
5, 10, 15, 20, so we'll go out to here.
Jeez.
Yeah, cool. Well, yeah, whatever. 20
So
foot
that
cube.
whole thing is good, yeah.
Now, much sleepy. So you can choose who to target in that?
No. It starts from the lowest
hit
HP.
points, goes to sleep first, and then it goes up.
Okay.
Alright, so 10, 18, 22.
So if anyone is 22 or
Or lower, they
below,
go to sleep.
yeah,
Yep. So half elf goes to sleep
aren't half elves immune to being slept?
Yep.
by magical means.
Yep.
Half elf man does not.
So then all 22 would theoretically, if the invisible man
So,
is still in the area.
what's the health of everyone else in that space?
54.
Okay.
46.
So if he's at 22 or less, he goes to sleep. If not,
So you
nothing
were up
happens.
and you cop the rest of the sleep.
No.
Lowest health?
So it's literally like going from lowest to highest. You just check: is their current hit points below whatever is rolled?
Yeah.
No.
20 something.
22.
Yep.
22 was Invis Boys below
He
at that
was
or below. Yeah, then nothing happens.
Yeah, so nothing happens, right?
Half health, nothing happens. Like no one's below that.
Yeah, yeah.
Not the problem.
Yeah, you don't like take damage or whatever. No, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, it's like it either just nukes them no save or nothing happens.
Yep.
So it's like no save
so
allowed,
it
which is
equals
quite
out.
powerful.
Yeah.
But then nothing happens. Like there's no.
Yeah, he didn't take many hits. He took 1 hit.
I was gonna say I spiritual weaponed him once. And
Yeah,
binged
and
him.
bing bing bong ding.
No, I think even.
I think the Bing Bong missed on him.
I think the
Yeah,
bing
it
bong
did too.
the bing bong got
The half elf.
elf, yeah.
Oh my word, he's starting to regain his wits. If I know Varys, he would have backed away into a corner shadowily, just so that he's not getting shot, because he knows this guy down there.
Mm-hmm.
What would he do?
WWE.
Would he
Probably.
poop his pants?
Maybe you've been done.
Good thing he wore the brown pants.
He's pretty much covered in brown at all times. Okay. So,
How many rounds have we had this city? It's been 36 seconds.
Yes.
That's always funny about fights, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm trying to think like long rest rise has been an hour. It's probably been about 10 minutes.
Is D ring a word?
What?
D
D-ring.
In what context?
like remove.
I'm trying to use
Oh,
command
D-ring.
to make him
Oh.
remove a ring.
Is that a word? D ring.
No.
D glove.
D glove is removing your bloody skin off your head.
Take your skin
Oh
off.
my god, yeah, D gloves like
I'll pass.
yeah.
Okay,
Can't do anything at all.
you can't do anything? This guy. He's gonna go for broke.
Half elf.
Yep.
Who's he swinging at?
17.
Yeah.
Yay.
Not at me.
No, he's doing one at each of you.
Oh.
You're up next.
One.
Natural one.
Sweet.
Turtle dick.
It's predictable.
15.
Adorable.
Only hits you.
Playing-
I pulled the one as well.
Yeah.
He's done. Yep, so he did. So that is.
Oh, he gets spored at the start of his turn.
Very nice.
Sorry, I forgot that. I keep thinking
Con?
it's only when they move. Yeah. Same. DC 14 con.
Okay. 8 slash.
Is that all you got, mate?
You can see he's starting to slow a bit. The scimitar's the hardest to get out of the way of. The dagger, like, just.
Kingshade doesn't even like try to
You
get it.
lift
Just
the leg
let it
up.
like it just lets it clang off
You're
his
standing
shell.
up on the table,
Yeah.
so it's like at your feet, and you
Yeah,
just
just-
lift the foot.
Just clangs off.
Ripper, Ricky.
I kind of want to take him alive, but I also know the ring is in existence.
Try and rip the ring off his hand.
Yeah, is
Oh,
there
Just
try
like
to-
grab him and
Wait, he has rings?
Well, I don't know.
They all
No one's
do.
checked. They all have like some sort of rings, but like I feel like as this guy is like the authority figure within this
Well, I
group,
feel like
he might have a ring.
Old mate that was down here.
yeah, Hjolgen or Thorman or the half elf are the most likely. The cook and the goblin, I don't think. Was
Well, they're
super
dead
likely.
anyway,
I mean,
yeah.
yes, also they're dead.
I don't know.
Also,
I feel like
yeah.
if there's any two that we should take, it's the two from Stonebreak. They'd probably have.
And
the
we
best
do have one hostage that we've got tied up, like
Yeah.
bound and
Yeah,
gagged.
true. We don't know who that is.
No, we don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, what's the unconscious rules? Is it for an hour?
I think it's you roll a d4, and that's how many minutes.
Okay, so he's definitely still under because it's only been 30 seconds.
Well,
Yeah.
it's just it's
Or
not
hours, like
unconscious because
D4 hours
we took
or-
him out, so it's just the rules for
Which is
He has to go through a long rest to recover some hit points.
no, which is you roll a d4, and after that many hours, you get 1 hit point back. I think
Okay.
if you're stable, which he is because he's non-lethal.
Non-lethal.
I think verify that.
Crap
But
out of him.
yeah, it's something weird to do with rolling a d4.
Yep. All right, what are we doing, Ricky?
So I am going to attempt to shove him and push him to the ground.
Okay.
So that is
We are
Tested
bully.
strength.
He can use athletics or acrobatics, and I use athletics, and it is one of my 2 attacks. It counts as.
Yeah. So
9. Yeah. Okay. So then I try and shove him to the ground. Doesn't work, so I'll just swing at him. Alright.
yeah, so it falls unconscious. It's weird 'cause it's like split between 2 sections. So it's basically when you knock a creature out, they fall unconscious and are stable, and then a creature that is unconscious and is stable regains 1 hit point after 1 d4 hours.
Yep. There you go. Yep.
Alright. Alright.
Oh, and that is 26 to hit.
Yep.
Yep.
Bing bong. Bing.
For 7 damage. Magical, if it matters.
Yeah, and if you're unconscious, regaining hit points makes you conscious again.
Yeah.
It's just like it's all there, but it's split between several.
Yeah. Subheadings.
Yeah. Well, it's like, yeah, if your unconsciousness ends if you regain any hit points.
Yep.
And then also
After 2 hours, he'll go to 1. Your stinging blade draweth blood.
Yep.
He's still standing. Just like. Still going.
Yep. I just eyeball him and
Third.
end my turn.
I want to non-lethally.
Okay. With.
Can I?
The shit out of it.
I was gonna say like.
Are you gonna do
Can
the
I
people's
see-
elbow?
No. Can I see like if he's got rings on either of the hands from where I am? I'm like right in front of him.
Yeah, it will be easier, like, since he's sort of like standing there, like, defensively.
Ready to parry almost, yeah.
You can see 2 rings on his hands.
And he was like gems or anything on it.
No, well, one wood, small rocks in it. The other just a plain sort of dark silver band.
Okay, I'll try to like.
isn't that what the other one looked like?
He had,
I think it was like an iron almost. No, it didn't have a gem. It had like a. Didn't have like a.
Didn't have a gem that lit up and then faded out.
I thought that was just a little flash of. There was a little flash of light, but
Yeah.
it wasn't off a. It wasn't off a gem or anything. It was just like a plain metal band.
Yeah.
You've got it right on.
Yeah.
It had like a filigree around it.
Yeah.
Does it look like that?
With plain.
No, none of the script that we've seen on the
It's
other
just-
rings.
He's ringless.
Well, he's got rings, but they don't.
Yeah, and I'm on lethally cave his head in.
Lethally.
Non-lethally
Okay.
cave his head in.
I was like, what?
Yeah, that's 19.
Yep, that lit.
9 plus 5, 14.
Enough to put him to sleep. He down.
Nice.
Cool. Oh.
So,
Sport. Hammer time.
okay. What else are you?
I'm gonna pull out an oil flask and just like in this area, like in front of me, just. How far can I throw it?
Tell me where. Sorry.
So like, I'm just. Head that bit there.
I was going to use it to splash.
Like splashing.
Yeah, trying to splashing
Like
it all
this
around.
area. Like, what's the range on splashing?
I think it's 5 foot.
Is it 5 foot?
So that's to like douse a creature. That's to fully like.
You can splash the oil in this flask onto a creature within 5 feet of you, or throw it up to 20 feet, shattering it on impact.
But how much does it spread on impact? Is
Just
it
a 5 foot cube.
Yeah, so it's just like the one.
It covers
Pick a
a five
square,
a 5 foot square area,
Pick a square and you can.
provided that the surface is level.
I guess I'll just do it like this back spot there.
So you, if the oil out and it against the wall. And one there. That's your bing. Bong.
And I'm being bonged out. Can you dispel, or do you have to see it?
I've got no more spell slots
Okay.
for 3rd level.
How long does Invis last? Like an hour?
Yeah.
So we could literally just stand here and he has to push past us unless
Unless
there's
there's
another way
yeah.
out.
So.
Or unless he's already like dipped up, dodged and dipped.
Could you fairy fire?
You could.
I could only do that once a day.
Sorry, did you still have detect magic?
I did, yeah.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah, so
that
you
would actually
probably-
tell you
So
where
I've
it
been
is.
I've been seeing him the whole time.
So, you copped one more hit, got to stay on
I
top of your
pass.
concentration. You would still be able to see the outline.
So I throw
So
that oil.
we'll take back the.
Yeah.
He's actually here. He got around on the tables, and was sort of just behind you.
So since I can actually see him instead of throwing the oil
You would be
blast.
able to feel where the magic is coming from, and you can feel it behind you. So the invisibility that's shrouding him.
So in that case, I'll splash.
Yep, you
the
did.
oil.
So I will just say, Ty,
Yeah.
Detect Magic says, you can see a faint aura around any visible creature or object that bears magic.
Visible.
Well, yeah.
But that's why I was like, there's all these like third level spells about like see invisibility.
Yeah.
But if a first level Detect Magic can do it, then
That's
why bother
true.
with all that stuff?
Unless he's got something magical on him that I can see.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it's just something invisible.
Okay. So pretend you don't know where he is. And the flask shattered into the corner. That would have been the end of your turn. Brilliant. And it is his go.
Did Varus track down those card drops before?
No.
I
Or
tried to
bear.
sleep him. and then-
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
That
he,
was just
he had more
a-
health
like
than
a-
Does he kind of see where I'm coming from?
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
Like, it's like, yeah,
Otherwise,
third, fourth level spell of
why
the
would the
invisibility.
invisibility
Yeah.
and like what's the other ones like True Sight and
Yeah.
a few other things like that?
Why would they matter?
For sure.
possible to see without the aid of magic or a special sense. So he still needs to be quiet.
Yeah. We can still like hear his foot pads and stuff if he's like
Wait,
running,
he would
right?
have walked over the marbles if that's the case.
He was on the table.
He was on the tables.
Oh,
Because
Kincaid is on the
floor
Kincaid is on the tables.
before you got on the table.
Yeah, you
He,
get top
it was
and
his
hooked
turn. He
around.
went invisibility around the edge, and then you hopped up onto the table behind him.
Because that's literally why I got up there. I
Yeah,
was like,
block
yeah,
it.
I'll block off that side.
Because yeah, he could move through his mate's square. He went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
But we don't know.
Yes. So, let's see how stealthy he be.
do we have to roll perception? Since he's like right next to us.
It is not ideal. You hear his feet slap against the ground as he jumps off the table.
Nice.
Okay,
Okay.
then I'll throw the wood flask at that.
You've already thrown. So
No.
this is in him.
No!
So you hear a footfall behind you. You've thrown it in the corner, and then you hear. And
So we know he's out of the room.
you know he's at least behind you.
Yeah, cool.
Cool.
So I know where he's going to
Yeah.
be.
Can we call out to Varus to let him know?
Would Varus have heard?
Varus is back
Yeah,
here.
you would
Well,
have
yeah,
heard the
like
same.
I would have seen like when he jumped on the ground, it does or something. Like this.
Muddy,
Whatever.
but you would have heard
Yeah.
the slap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Insert narrative device for.
Yeah. Whatever you hear, you can hear it. Alright, beautiful. That is Kincaid.
He could smell.
So has that like just happened?
Yeah.
Yep.
Then immediately I like whip my head around and I go and cast Entangle.
Okay,
So
where?
it's like where I heard it. So like all around.
Okay. So like here-ish is where you heard it?
Yep. So it's a 20-foot cube. Centered, yeah, like there.
Yeah.
Um
So
Yep.
Just
So
before Varus almost.
grasping weeds and blah 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 blah. Creature in the area when you cast a spell must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by the entangling plants. Motherfucker. Well, it's still difficult terrain, so it will slow
half
him down.
movement.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Close.
Would it? Can we like see the vines trying to like grab at him or anything like that? Do you think like will it help in any way to like
It says you can't see him without
the aid of
magical.
But that is
means.
magical.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
That's what I mean, because like,
Vines trying
like
to
yeah,
grab
like
at him.
he doesn't like he still succeeded on the thing, but you maybe still I don't know. I guess we'll figure that out.
Because it's not like he turned the vines invisible.
Yeah.
They'd still be reaching out for him.
Interesting. I wonder how that would interact with invisible.
Maybe just change the. It like wouldn't be that we can automatically see him or anything, but might just help with the DC or something.
We'll take that into account.
But yeah, then bonus act. I see him.
So you've still got a fellow up the bedroom corridor.
Could we tap in the general direction with like?
You can.
Yeah, it's just disadvantage, yeah.
Yeah, I think if it's disadvantage, you got
I
some
mean-
pretty high.
Might as well. Like,
Bonus.
might as well because of what else we're going to do with my bonus action. Yeah, I'll move the spiritual weapon. It can move up 20 feet. Is that enough to... Yeah, that gets it up to, like, roughly where he was. And then... swing away.
Swing out into the darkness.
13?
Yeah.
Doesn't make contact with him.
And cool, that's my... So hang on. Sorry. Yeah. That is that. And I'll move up to like right next to where it starts. So like I'm still round the corner. Like still on the back one. I don't want old mate to shoot me.
Oh,
Oh yeah, work well.
you'll be able to see. Yep.
Yep.
No problem. Okay. All done?
Yep.
You're up.
I stand here and drop caltrops now.
Alrighty. So you tumble out a whole bunch of caltrops onto the ground.
Yep.
Alright. So bonus for caltrops?
And I think that's action.
Can't you bonus action them with your mage hand though? Because you can use an object.
Or cunning action, is it? Or no? That's not. Cunning action isn't use an
Well,
object.
yeah,
is
cunning
it?
action, I can use the mage hand. Doing
to
that.
Right,
drop,
yes, yeah.
But, like, would that
Use it
count
as
as
a-
being able to pull them out and then
That's
spread
fine.
them? Well, yeah, do that, and
Mage
then
hand tosses some
and then
caltrop.
I guess I will just shoot at where Kincaid just had a swing.
Shoot or attack?
Shoot, because I'm.
Oh, yeah.
Hits Kincaid in the head.
Yeah.
19.
Of disadvantage.
There.
Yeah, at disadvantage 19.
There's nothing there to hit.
Well, yeah.
You managed to not hit Kincaid, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
But so I mean, you still make an attack roll where you think the creature is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's attacked somewhere he thinks it is.
But it's like
not.
it's not. That's just like a flavor thing. Like you can still attack an invisible creature, and it's just works the same as normal. Like you don't have to nominate a spot.
Well, in this case, with a range shot, you kind of would. You
do-
say I'm going to shoot
you can
there.
You can
Can't you just like
shoot.
ping it in a general direction?
Yep.
Like,
You
choose
don't
to
even.
ping it.
But like, because like with a, I don't know, just like rules as written, you don't have. I don't know the rules work, but like, you just make an attack roll. That's how.
Well,
Invis works.
if you don't know where it is, how do you make the attack roll? That doesn't make sense.
It's just, I don't know. That's just how.
I
it
feel like
works.
with the crossbow, you should be able to just ping it like straight
Yeah,
ahead.
I'd
Yeah,
say
which
if
is-
it was
yeah.
in that line,
Yeah.
sure, but it's not in that line. So I'll say nay. Anything else?
Question.
No
This
movement?
dude's like sitting on two
Yeah.
things. Is he on this one or
So
this one?
He's in
can I?
He's just standing.
When you
Yeah,
sorry.
in between, sort of like hunkered down. A
When you attack a target you can't
So
see,
which-
you have disadvantage on the attack roll. This is true whether you're guessing the target's location or you're targeting a creature you can hear but not see. If the target isn't in the location you targeted, you automatically miss, but the DM typically just says the attack missed, not whether you guessed the creature's location correctly. Yeah.
Okay, so kind of what? Yeah. So I guess yeah.
Is this actual area he can move through?
No, that's sort
Okay.
of round.
That's just
Right,
how-
yeah,
As long
round.
as-
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to go, oh, you can't get past me, and then he just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's pretty much a 10-foot opening.
Okay, well then, yeah. No, I'm just going to stand there.
Alrighty.
I will wait this full hour if we have to. And then I'm going to carve his fucking legs off to make him wait that long.
All right.
I say that out loud.
You just sit there like sharpening,
Yeah.
ominously sharpening.
Sharpening
All right. That guy. He will probably get to. And he's been knocking some shots.
And he shoots his mate in the head.
I think they're gonna hit. What's your AC again?
19.
That's a no. Both arrows. One embeds in the wall. One flashes away. quite useless, that fella.
Where
And that guy dead.
He's all the way here.
I can see the tip of his head.
Alright,
His axe.
so. Kind of a strange interaction. But I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers at 2nd level. So I'm just really out of tune plucking that one chord again to...
Yep. Echoing it down the hallway.
Yeah, and I'm targeting Hjolgen. Because it is... You whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of your choice within range can hear.
Okay.
Because you don't have to
60
see him,
foot.
he just has to hear.
As long as he's within 60 foot and
yeah,
can
yeah.
hear it.
I like it.
Yeah, and then
Good.
so he needs to make a Wisdom 14 save. I'm going to borrow a d6.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright. So, oh, that is much better rolls. So he takes 19 psychic damage
Oh, baby!
Nice.
and has to use his reaction to run as far away from me. But I'm hoping the 19 damage drops his concentration.
And if he's running at
And he
full
runs
speed and he
into
runs
the
into the...
Well,
How drops?
Oh,
Yeah.
so he's 10 deaths.
Yeah, let's see if he turns invisible first.
Concentration.
Fingers crossed.
19.
Second level
So we
spell.
DC 10.
Yes.
What's it's just maintains his concentration. Moves full speed.
Yeah.
So
In the direction away from me.
away.
So just not closer to me, basically.
Yeah.
So,
Um,
however,
so he is both within Caltrop's land and within your thing. So he's right on the edge of your thing.
Yeah, the entangle.
Yeah.
As soon as he touches
So-
the caltrops, he stops moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're in his space.
So he'd use up like half his movement or whatever,
Goes
like
to
going
take
through
a
the
step
difficult.
and just steps right on the point.
And,
of
and then I look down and the caltrops are bleeding out.
Yeah.
And I just slowly...
He's standing right next to you.
And then...
Absolutely. So
oh, he takes 1 damage, so he does have to roll concentration
He does have
again.
to roll
Yeah.
another die. 19.
Oh,
He's maintained. He's like,
Yeah, trying not to scream. Oh dear.
so you pretty much know his location. That was good use.
That's what I was looking through my spells, and it's like a creature within range that can hear you, and I was like,
he can
I don't need to know where he is. I don't need to see him.
Well, yeah, dissonant whispers.
Yeah,
19 damage.
yeah. It was 2 5s, a 6, and a 4.
Nice. Alright,
So, I'm gonna move
No, 3. Sorry,
here
2 5s, a 6, and a 4.
and ping a javelin at the bleeding caltrops.
bleeding caltrop.
Varus goes, huh. Alright, disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
He's invisible.
But you can't. Yeah, so you still can't technically see him.
That is 9 plus 8.
That's gonna hit. I mean, you know not to hit Varus, so
Yeah.
space in between.
That's a 7.
Yumming.
Yeah, I guess it's more so the point of like creatures occupy a 5-foot cube, so it's like you can be moving around in there. So it's
You
like
could be
you could
crouched
fire.
down.
Yeah, you could fire a javelin, and he's like on this edge of the cube. Like it's
He can.
So you still
he
don't know
can duck,
exactly.
dip, dive, and
Yeah.
dodge. Like
Yeah.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
You can dodge a javelin.
Con save.
Come on.
He's holding that con. The javelin.
holding it for dear life.
Yeah.
I
You see
could
some
say.
more blood spurt onto the wall, and you're like, he's there!
I can't. Well, the javelin's sticking out of him now.
It wouldn't penetrate, just like,
Nuts.
Glancing,
It's
yeah.
100%. It's like moving around with it. I probably can't make it into physical range with him because of the terrain.
yeah.
Do you have multiple javelins?
Yeah. So I'm going to ping another
Yeah,
one.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, you got like 6 or 8 or
You're
something.
only throwing the
Yeah, I
one.
bought more and
Yeah, because I was gonna say you
Again,
bought more.
disadvantage,
Yeah,
but
both 19s.
Both 19.
Oh,
you're like, gotcha!
2 plus 5 again, 7.
Another 7.
I'm on.
Damage?
I'm
Oh,
on concentrate.
I want to use my smite.
Does that work?
Can you smite it?
No, it's only physical. It's only
Oh.
physical.
It's only like
it's
melee,
melee,
yeah.
Oh, like that.
It's only melee
Damn,
physical.
that'd be cool.
Yeah, let's put. For flavour, can we just put like a
Like-
lightning smite?
like
on
I was
it
gonna say
and
like
Zeus?
Zeus spear. Yeah.
There is actually a lightning javelin.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Non-lethally.
Con save.
I stab him non-lethally.
Oh, that's like
good
3
lord.
18s on his con save.
This guy's just like,
Well, he knows that's the only
Yeah.
thing keeping him.
this is literally for his life.
For all the marbles, but non-lethally.
Okay.
For all the
I
non-lethal
was going to
javelin
go attack
marbles.
his mate, but I saw the bleeding cow trough.
Yeah. Yeah, Varus would have made enough noise to be like, oh, he's there.
Yeah.
Alright. Good throws.
Yeah.
Okay. So, once he's stood on the caltrop, does it
It
persist?
ends his movement for
Yeah.
that turn, and then from now on, until he regains any hit points, he has 10 less move speed.
It's just bleeding.
Yeah,
flipping
limping.
off.
Exactly that. Yeah, unless he's going to stop, take time to pull them out, and then bandage his foot up and that sort
He's
of
going to
thing.
be leaving a nice bloody footprint.
He's
Yeah.
John McClaning from like Die Hard.
Yeah, get in the glass.
Yeah.
So,
I feel like you'd see him shuffling through the cow trophs as
Well, at this point, like he's bleeding a blood truck.
I
Yeah.
think I'll give you a reaction attack for when
Yeah.
you see the first footstep.
Well,
move.
yeah, I probably should
You
have
get
said
like
hold action to the
Like attack of opportunity.
Yeah,
But yeah,
absolutely.
but yeah, it's a disadvantage.
Yep.
13 plus 6.
Oh,
That'll hit.
Varric.
Break
Coming
the
through.
concentration.
That's an 8 plus 3 max damage. It's
Nice.
11.
Nice.
Bombly.
I'll say at this
Yeah,
rate
it's
we're
not
just,
lethal.
we're just
Like,
we're gonna.
It's not sneak attack or anything.
No.
That is exactly his.
I was literally just about to say we're gonna kill him before he drops
Well, yeah,
in
in which
this
case,
rate.
no, he stands on the caltrops, shing,
Is there one
what? Inside of the head,
Different.
and he just into the wall back onto the caltrops.
And now visible.
And concentration. Fine.
Very good.
So where is he? He would have tried to step away and just hits the dirt.
Pops the people's elbow, the Varus's elbow.
Oh, I just used the butt of the sword and stuff. I've got frail bones.
I'm gonna damage those.
Just
beautiful
use the
elbows.
blunt side of the blade.
Even for stealing.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what the pommel's for.
Yeah, the rounded pommel.
For hitting people.
We need to get custom made swords that just have a fist as the pommel.
You are up.
Cool.
There's
So
only one man left alive.
I'll drop concentration on the entangle.
Okay.
So that goes.
Cool.
And I'll move around to old mate, like up into melee
yep.
with.
Into his grill.
Yep.
Moist.
Um,
Good shooting on an invisible
and
pit.
I'll bonus action spiritual weapon him.
Well,
Spiritual. Yep.
Yep. Bonus action.
I'm moving up the spirit.
Yep. 21.
21. Yep. A hit.
5.
He's taking the first damage. He's taking all. How much total?
5.
Huge. Oh, that was
Huge.
spiritual.
huge. Your book today is just mathematics.
Yeah. Well, what do you mean today? This is every fight.
No, I mean, like, the whole thing today is just been.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What is your action?
My action. Do we want to take him
Exactly.
alive? We've already got two. We've already got 2 of them taken alive.
3.
3 of them. Oh, we are very
Yeah,
merciful.
we
We
don't
have
need more.
we have the knocked out first
I
guard.
feel like this guy's, like, the important one.
Yeah, because he's. Oh no, this is Thoman. Yes.
This is
Yeah.
So
Thoman.
okay. So I won't.
This is the
inflict
one
wounds
that
in.
we, of all of them, that we need to keep alive.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, it was the human between the human and the dwarf was dominant. I mean, Grindis.
He was also the
both of them,
one,
but the other
remember,
one's
that.
not.
He was the, like, Grindis' 2IC. He dealt with the kids when Grindis went off with the fairies.
Is
Remember?
Is
He's
it?
Mr. T.
Right, I forgot about Mr. T. No, you're Mr. T, aren't you?
Yeah. So I like.
You are now.
I miss. Yeah.
Yes, I forgot about that actually.
I'm Mr. T. I'm not no more.
Yeah. I'll just loom over him and.
So this dwarven fella, like, panicked out of his mind after seeing the resurrected corpse of Brindis
Yeah,
walking
yeah.
down the hallway, and you just loom up in front of him, big turtle.
Yeah, like heart, like rock, and like. He gets
Rock
like a
hard.
little bit funky already, like, but like when he does the like manifest his form, it's like, think like full Nergling spec. There's like flies buzzing around him, like the skin's peeling off him, like
Putrid.
Tasty.
yeah,
Yeah, no.
horrendous.
Delicious.
Yeah, and like I'll use my action to cast thaumaturgy, so my voice booms like triple, like max volume kind of thing, and he just goes, Submit unless you want to end up like Grinders.
Make it different.
Oh, where's the Russian?
Surrender.
He forgets to do the accent. It's just an affectation this whole time.
Oh, I mean
Surrender. You know.
Surrender.
I'm not even gonna have you roll. I rolled a 2.
Okay.
A 2 and a 7 at disadvantage. He's just like, oh, okay. Drops his bow, and he's just sort of like.
I run up to him and put him in manacles.
Okay, so he puts his hands up, and you. At that point, you drop out of combat.
Cool. I would like to.
Hello, Thorman.
Yeah. I'm going to straight up secure the chest.
Okay.
Make sure it's got all its contents, like the big.
You guys
hunk
pretty
that we were
much
shown.
just heard them finally crack. The
Yeah,
lock.
but just to double check.
Yeah.
Make sure the big hunk of songstone's still in there, and then I slam it shut.
Mm-hmm.
I want to inspect his fingers.
He's the
rings.
Yeah.
Thorman, do I just put manacles on?
Yep. Okay.
Kincaid goes over and like starts taking rings off anyone who's alive. Like I was thinking, like the half elf.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll do whoever.
For all of them, like you pile off, you get probably 4 or 5
Necklaces and like necklace bangles, earrings,
no
anything
necklaces. Rings are more.
like
what
he
they
just
go
like
for.
runs to the half elf and like starts.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
So you get like 2 fairly plain silver bands. One looks like it might be someone's wedding ring. Might be worth
half elf.
someone. Yep. So the little jeweled one that you saw on his hands might be worth something at least. The rest are fairly plain. None of them seem to have the script work that you're looking for.
How many sets of manacles do you have?
I've got 3.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got 4 prisoners.
2 more.
Yeah, so we've got
And
4
rope.
prisoners.
I want to put my hand around his neck and push him against the wall.
The dwarf. Yep.
Yeah, and say, "Who is S? Tell me who S is, or else."
Intimidate.
With advantage because he's in manacles.
Yeah.
And we just murdered.
Yeah.
Slap.
We just
murdered
everyone around.
Absolutely.
That 20.
Oh.
Vinny Slaventus.
Vinny Slaventus.
Oh, his name's Slaventus. God, it's...
How do you spell that?
He looks kind of embarrassed.
I don't know.
You can't spell.
Okay.
From me.
Yeah.
Sloventus.
Wind or wind?
Haven't we heard of a Vinny before? We've heard of a Vinny before. We've heard of a
I think
Vinny
we have.
before. We've heard of a Vinny before.
Can I-
Literally 2 days ago in game. Oh, wasn't that
2 or 3 weeks ago.
wasn't that one of old mate's Ostran's like contacts? Was it?
Vinny doesn't ring a bell for me.
I remember Vinny.
I'm wondering if Vinny were thinking Vinnick? Like,
Nah, it was definitely Vinny.
Okay. At this point, you guys secure your quarries and sort of, I don't know, drag them into the same room.
yeah, probably in this main fire room.
Yep.
Yeah,
around
yeah.
the fire.
Yeah. Manacled / roped up.
Yeah. And as the fire, crackling away merrily, there's smells of food on the ground. The rain's still falling down outside. We're gonna end the session there. We'll pick back up next week with some interrogation. Good sesh.
Yeah, good. Pretty good.
And chest is secured.
Chest secured.
Again, for now. Wait till next session.
The subway napkins did their job.
Ooh,
Vinny.
Vinny, I'm not seeing a Vinny in my note.
Yeah,
Yeah, neither.
I swear I remember a Vinny being mentioned, or a Vin. I remember like a Vin being mentioned.
I've got Salentine, I've got Simon Greystone being missing. That's the only names that I have from the last couple of sessions.
I swear I just remember a Vin being mentioned.
Kovir, who's the daughter of the
Yeah,
Alos Kavaya, sorry. Grindus's associate.
Beautiful. Folks, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the session. Make sure you follow along. Check out the YouTube stuff while I'm offline. appreciate you being here, and stay tuned for next Sunday.
Yes.
Everyone's here, yeah.
The streak continues.
Spread herpes.
And Ron's pretty
And happiness.
They go hand in hand.
Red Ron scream is
And good.
Spread Moby Lick.
Wow,
Kill Amari.
a lot.
Spread a lot.